Hello. So just turn this down. Alright, let's get me started. Sorry, I'm early. It's fine. But, let me just get this the right one. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, no, I was just mucking around with a thing. I'm just going to press a button now. Hey. No, I can't say hate because that one. Okay, no, it really does nothing. I just saw a function for making like a character image. You player avatar. I just chose a generic thing, and it's the most pointless thing I've ever seen. I was hoping it'd be like an image on the chat or anything. Oh well. Boo. I'll have to have like a nice cat picture next time. Get a picture of Till or something. Cat from home, not Till Linderburn. That wouldn't be a good idea right now. Would it, Rita? Hey! Hey! But yeah, welcome to the start of this short campaign. Level 1 to 3, level 1 to 4 campaign. Fall of Plaguestone. Everything a bit difficult. No, maybe they've updated stuff? I do not know. We'll find out, won't we? Yes, we will. Yeah, so today we have our new players. Oh, I'm seeing they're discovering the technique of deleting stuff from chat. That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, so today we have H, Ian, Jeremy, as we know him, Martin, and Seth. Shall we join them? Shall we? Shall we really? Oh, I'm having an extra day. Reach already told me off for stealing her energy earlier. It's ridiculous, I know. Anyway, I'll go join the others then. No more sex talk. You're streaming.
Damn it.
Ha!
Quick, stop talking about him.
Shit. Hello. Turning down the music a bit. This scene didn't have any music, so I just chose that really cool theme from Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
Who here has played Disco Elysium?
I can't say I have.
If we weren't about to play a game, I would say put this fucking down, jump out of the game, buy it on Steam, and go play it. It's like the best RPG I've ever played.
Sorry, what game?
Disco Elysium.
I know of it, I haven't played it.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Oh my god. There's no combat in it. Just a really, really fantastic detective RPG in this really cool world. Anyway, I shouldn't be saying something else right now. I should be going, hello, welcome players. Haha.
Yeah.
Welcome to Pathfinder and the Fall of Plaguestone. You all good today? No one's planning to kill me?
Bad. I'm
Functioning.
not always planning to kill you.
Good.
Oh.
Good. Jeremy keeps me on my toes.
And then I kick the chair out from underneath you.
Yeah, I didn't need that chair anyway.
Yeah, you just hang there for a bit.
Yeah. I need a standing desk so I'll be safe. Anyway. So.
Can I fit blades to the standing desk?
Honestly, if you can do it, go for it. I'm also going to do a quick test of my chat because my chat has been absolutely appalling because there was an issue with Streamlabs. So I'm just going to post a picture of Keir Starmer. There we go. All good. He'll be watching over me as we play in his dark hood. Yeah, I have this emote which is just literally me wearing a mask of Keir Starmer in a dark hoodie that I wore for Halloween.
Where?
Because I'll quickly say this before we actually start playing and I stop going on about this. My neighbour became obsessed with Keir Starmer to the point that they named their dog Keir, and they had a poster on their window, and it became sun bleached. And the amount of times I was walking in the dark would look over and get fucking freaked out by Keir Starmer's face, just staring at me. So yeah, I just think it's good. I think it's neat. Anyway, so Plaguestone. Let's actually get into detail, shall we? So, your group are travelling southeast from Iliadur, the capital of Iska. Names that I'm sure you all know very well.
No, do you have a map you can put up?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm horrible with names. I already forgot what it was called.
No worries.
Me too.
All you need to know is you are currently east of the great empire of Sheliax. Sheliax is literally just the successor state to the big human empire, who, when the god of humanity, essentially what people think is died, they fell into civil war, and the side that won were the devil worshippers. You are travelling through a vassal state to the east on a trade route that is a bit out the way, awkward, not that close to the busy of things, but it's also out of the way of Cheliax. And for anyone who would want to get away from them or not have to deal with their Hell Knights, it's a good route.
Or angry merchant fathers.
Now, you've been travelling with Bort and his crew on this caravan to Etron's Folly, with its nickname Plaguestone, each for your own different reasons, as if it could be a stop on your way to where you want to go. You could actually be heading to this, essentially, town past its prime, would I'd say best. You get onto the caravan for free, as you would take the back and act as guards, essentially. And with that, I'll say, so this would be just a morning, and let me just double check if things are 10 on this end. It does seem to be. Cool. Alright then. Did I tell you my name? I know it's morning, and I don't know if any of you are morning people.
Nah, no.
No? Well, my name's Bort, by the way. I just thought it'd be best to make sure I've introduced myself.
Hey.
Good morning, my good dwarf.
Good morning. At least one of you is a bit more with it in the morning. No, well, I think Cookie is grabbing some more water from the river. We're going to boil it up, and then hopefully we'll be able to, I don't know, make some tea or something.
Coffee or you die.
We do have coffee. I think we can spare a few granules.
It's instant. You bastard.
I don't know what instant coffee is, but you do have a sense of humour, don't you?
What is coffee?
Do you not know what coffee is?
No?
Oh, it's just to be honest, I don't really know either. You just take this brown stuff and you put it in the water, heat it up, and people drink
Why'd you
it.
drink brown stuff? Brown stuff like brown water. It's bad.
I know. Oh, beer's brown.
I don't like beer.
It's bad, but it's also strangely good.
Don't like beer.
I've seen coffee in my travels. While it's not beer, coffee will do.
Yeah, all sorts of
Does it have any like useful properties?
Wakes you up.
Wake you up.
+1 to initiative.
What's this gamey shit you're talking about? But yes,
I just suggest for a first timer, if you never had it before, don't have too much. Take it easy.
Alright. There's some going to spare a much, right? I might not. Actually, I don't think you should drink anything that's brown.
I mean, apparently milk and cream goes well with it, but we don't really have any. And I don't think
Drink it like a man.
You could, yeah. Though I, particularly if I ever drink it, I basically have half of it with cream. Myself.
Does that make it less brown?
Oh, much less brown, much sweeter.
More dark beige.
That's still a form of brown, though.
I mean, brown is inevitable. Have you ever had? There's this treat I had once. It came from the south, cocoa.
Nah. Don't like brown.
Trust me.
Now we see. I know a few different ways to prepare coffee. Proceeds to describe 5 different ways of making coffee.
That's amazing.
Detail.
Wow, that was very informative.
That's too much for my little brain. Too early in the morning for details. Brown, I don't like it.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that cocoa before. Like, you know those, I think it was cocoa leaves, and those really wake you up.
Yeah, I remember. It was actually Plaguestone. Sorry, Etran's folly. Don't say Plaguestone when you're there. You'll just piss them off.
Noted.
Yes. It just looks at you, slightly worried. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Yeah, it was.
Cassie just cackles to herself.
But Strider, it was actually at I think it was Etran's Folly where I think I was delivering some cocoa, and they're really quite friendly there, and they insisted I try some as well, and oh, nectar of the gods. Nectar of the
Nectar of the gods.
Stuff.
Like, made of gods? Taste like gods?
Drinks the
You're
gods.
killing
drink.
gods now.
Oh, no. If I said blood of the gods,
Oh,
I'd
okay.
understand. Oh, I actually met a god once.
What? How'd you do that?
I just fell asleep in a cave one day, and you haven't know it. I got up, and there was a troll there, and it was prepared to eat me alive. So I started running. I ran deeper and deeper into the cave, thinking, oh, I'm a dwarf, this won't be an issue. It was a bit of an issue. Right there, I saw the mouth of the destroyer, Rovagog. Rovagog is
Are
the
you
god of destruction
sure?
at the core of the earth. There's no way in hell that he saw it. Just for outside
While he's
sake.
telling that story, Cassie starts to snore.
It sounded just like that.
Ah.
Just points. And I said to Rovagog,
wouldn't-
I did, You caused too much trouble there. Calm it down a bit. You're making a mess. And you know what Rovagog said?
What?
It growled, so I ran. Luckily for me, the troll, bloody terrified as well. We both ran together. We had a laugh about it afterwards. I still know him. His name is Jeff.
You wouldn't happen to eat any mushrooms in that cave, would you?
Oh, no. Wait, you don't believe me? And he's got this big sort of smile on his face as he's looking at you.
I'm going to ask him to tell me more about the Rovagog.
You not know about Rovagog?
I'd like to know some more, please.
Oh, Rovagog. Yes, essentially, the old creation myth of the great beast that came to destroy everything before everything was built. The gods fought it to an almost draw before Asmodeus, Sarenrae, Desna, all the original gods, drove it to the center of our planet Galarian and imprisoned it. But then, long ago, when the Earthfall happened, it was awoken. And monsters come from it. It's not a nice god.
Okay, that's enough, because I wanted to know whether it was something I should be investigating.
Nah, it's something you generally. It's kind of common knowledge that it's the big creation myth, essentially. And then
Okay.
every once in a while, big monsters come out of a pit to the east, and you go, ah, okay, it might be true. But anyway, if we're all done with stories, we'll just get the drinks over. I'll just ask my co-captain over there, Tanel, and you would look over and you would just see this sort of orcish woman sort of essentially ordering the others about. You see a sort of older elven lady, two sort of non-identical twins, but you can definitely see the look into each other's. They definitely have a shared look, and then a happy gnome who, even when they're getting ordered about, is just sort of jogging around happily. But yes, we'll get the coffee done, and then we'll go on our way. We should hit there by nightfall.
Oh, did someone say hit? Cassie's like wakes up with a start with the sound of violence, like because someone mentioned violence.
Not yet, not yet. Hopefully,
Oh, okay.
no hitting at all. Hopefully,
That's boring.
and then we get to
What
town
about
stuff.
a little bit?
Bit of hitting might happen. They do like fighting
Okay.
in that pub. Anyway,
Nice.
yeah, we'll get there. I'll pay for your board and your food, and then whoever's leaving us leaves us, and we'll head off probably tomorrow afternoon. Alright then. And so now I will move you over to the caravan as time has passed. It'll be basically quite late in the day, but quite dark, about 8 PM at this time. Let's just throw you over. Yeah, I can actually no, I can have that playing off for a bit more. Why not? It's a good song. Okay. It's been pretty much a whole day. You've taken one break to just pick up some water and to throw some goods over to someone who just sort of lives in the wilds. Strider probably would have thought he was a bit interesting, but eventually he sort of realised that it's just someone trying to escape from Chediacs, no one too important. It's been a while. How are you feeling on this caravan? And also, would you like to change your position up at all?
Yeah, I'm going to go in the front wagon.
Oh yeah, this is the wagon you're on, by the way, this back one.
Okay.
Your defender bag, yeah. But I mean, like,
I
your
am
position as a
doing-
party, essentially.
I'm doing a seek every 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's another thing as well. So I'm going to... Actually, I'll do it manually. So I'll throw it on for you, Jeremy, so you can choose your one. There we go. Did it come up for you, Jeremy?
It does.
Drag would have spent most of the trip looking around, getting the sights in, and looking for novel things of visual interest.
Yeah, you hadn't. I don't think you've ever seen a sort of forest almost this untouched by nature, or untouched by civilization. Sorry, before.
No, he probably has not.
Looking all of that while he's flexing, yeah?
Yeah, just flexing amongst, you know. I don't know how you guys are reacting to the fact that the orc keeps flexing.
And the orc is actually not in a positive mood. He looks a little bit lost at the moment. A little bit of uncertainty on him.
What would you say?
He's just mostly looking around.
So I'm going to throw these things onto you right now. So exploration activities. Essentially, it's the assumption of what your character's doing as they're walking around. So you would see with Jeremy's character there, he has a search on him. So essentially, if you walk into a situation where a search check could be required, I would definitely do one for him because he would be looking around. So I will click on to... So while you're moving around, what do you think you would be doing? Drac. So would you be just seeing what you could do? Would you be trying to scout ahead? Would you be looking around as well? Would you
At
be...
the moment, is mostly looking around. Anything novel or new, which is many things, are like catching his interest. Just seeing small critters and creatures that he hasn't seen before, things of such nature.
Okay. And Radek. So interesting enough. So for Radek, everything looks bright because Radek has dark vision. Where for everyone else, it's getting quite dim. And when it gets darker, it'll be almost impossible to see without a torch. Except for Radek, who will be able to see in black and white.
From my nomadic days, I know how important it is to keep an eye out, so I'm just generally keeping an eye out
Yeah, okay,
for
so
possible threats.
yeah, I'll throw
Those two
a-
are looking for useful things. I am just gathering up stuff.
Ew, a squirrel.
whatever catches my attention at the moment.
For Strider, so there's another thing you can do as well, and I'll just say this for Radek as well. If you have a shield, you can essentially defend. So essentially, for the first round of combat, you will automatically have your shield raised.
Oh, sweet.
So, but only if you choose that activity. So right now you're searching. If you want to change that, I can do that for you.
Oh, okay.
In the future,
searching
you
for
can,
now.
yeah, you can change that. And for Strider, what would you be doing? Investigating, searching. Let me just see your spells quickly. Detect magicking. That's a thing you can do. You can just constantly do that.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll be just constantly sort of like trying to detect magic as we go through these lands.
Ian, have you got a fan or something?
That's probably my
It's a
laptop.
laptop, is it not?
It's just laptop. It's got
yeah.
a big overheating thing.
Needs to be taken apart and cleaned, probably.
Yeah, it's not fun to do that, Ian. Trust me. I did that with my computer a few months ago because there was a slight issue.
Our laptops are more fun with the tiny, tiny screws.
Yeah.
So, oh hey, it fell on the carpet, and it's in another
Yay!
dimension. Mine's
Into the
lovely.
void.
And then for Cassie, there's another action you can do essentially. So you can choose to try to avoid notice if you want to. So you'd be using stealth instead of perception for initiative. Or you can
Sure, why
search.
not?
Okay, yeah, I'll throw that one to you then. Avoid notice. Okay then. As you are looking about.
Do I just need to click
Oh, I've done
avoid
it.
notice?
I think
Oh,
I've
okay, cool.
done it for you. Why is it not popping? Oh no, it is popped up there. Okay, it's just weird.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Yeah, so I'll just make sure to switch your thing out so your automatic initiative should be stealth. Okay, so
Cool.
you're just sort of hiding away at the front of the carriage. Strider's in the middle, just sort of repeating a spell, just trying to learn if there's any innate magic in this area, and the others looking around. And you would hear something.
And doing a seek every.
Oh, yeah. And I would say this is kind of an automatic one. This one, you don't have to worry about too much. So I'll stop this music. And you would see these very mangy wolves sit up. They were obviously resting by the tree over here. And begin charging the caravan desperately.
Ah, there's some weird dogs.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is quite interesting actually. Alright. And I'll click this. And roll
Dogs
initiative.
look to be very hungry.
Yeah, roll initiative. So just throw this over here. Let me get.
So, which, based on what, sorry, initiative? This is a newbie
Perception.
question here. Starting with
Perception for
gotcha.
yeah. The only person who'd be rolling stealth would be Cassie's character. There we are. Spoilers. Okay, and music should play. Okay, fantastic. Succeeds. Strider. Roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Where do I find it?
Okay, so there's two places you can do. Either on your character, so you see at the top left, you'll see the attributes. Click the perception there.
Oh, okay.
Harry, that music's really loud.
Yeah, I'm turning it down. You can also turn it down on your end if you go over to the music side.
Yeah,
It's Sirenscape.
Tried.
Yeah, turn down Sirenscape, that's what it is. Why is it so loud?
Oh, there we go.
Weird. Oh, I can
The
play that.
experienced Pathfinder player already has everything turned off.
Take it away. Here we go. This is what I wanted to play. Okay then. So, I'll throw it over here. And we begin the encounter. So the horses sort of get startled and stop, and you hear noise at the front of the caravan, just like shouts of like, "Is everything alright?" Strider, it is your turn. You have 3 actions. What would you like to do? As I just quickly check something.
Okay.
No taking off.
So, I suppose I'll jump out of the caravan and I'll go fight one of those wolves.
Okay. So yeah,
How
just
do I move my character?
you can just hold. Basically, if you click the character, you can put it and drag it to the location you want to go to. So left click and just pull them forward. So I'll show you like this. Essentially.
I'm left clicking on it, but it's not doing anything. It's just
Are you holding
doing
down on
like. Yeah, I'm holding down, and I'm just getting this orange box thing.
Oh, orange box thing. Okay, yeah. So go to the top left and go to token controls.
Top there, token control.
Yeah, click that and then make sure it's on
Yep.
select tokens. And then try again. Okay, the alternative you can do is you can use the arrow keys. I'm not bored, am I? No. So yeah, click your character and just use the arrow keys instead to move around. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
I've got it.
You got it.
No.
Alright, so you rush forward. If you want to... So what are you doing? So you have 2 actions left.
So I'm going to strike at it.
Okay, do you have your weapon out?
Yep.
So yeah, it's 1 action to draw the weapon. Alright then, you draw it, you hold it 2-handed, yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
and remember to target it first, so hold T over the wolf, and then roll the attack first.
Okay. And then I just click
If you go over to the strikes on the top left on your action bar. Yeah, okay. You
Yeah,
hit
I think
it,
I got it.
and click damage. Oh, you attacked with your unarmed strike, not with the spear.
Oh.
Hey, no
I
secret,
respect that.
no secret drawing your warhammer. I see you there.
To be honest, I'll come under an assumption that the second I see them, I'll draw the hammer.
Oh yeah, if that's a thing, if you have inspiration activity.
Alright.
You go-
Finally did it. Okay, I missed.
Alright, you go for the strike and you miss, and so yes. You go over to Radix, you would use your first action to draw your hammer upon seeing the enemy.
Sure.
You would see the druid just jumping off the cart immediately and just charging in head first to the walls.
Yep. I'll actually, I think I'll try a Divine Lance.
Okay, so target which you want to hit and go for it.
I believe I can mouse over and hit T, isn't it?
Yes. So when you press T over them, you'll target them.
Done. Okay.
So with Divine Lance, it's alignment-based damage. I do have, if they're not
Yeah.
exactly the alignment, it will do half damage if it hits. I have a custom rule. They're going to change that eventually when they kind of remove
Okay.
alignment. But yeah, go for that spell. choose the energy you're doing. I think you can choose good or lawful based on your god.
Send them some good vibes.
You send
I
good
think,
vibes
yeah,
at
I
the
think
wolf.
dogs. Those dogs would be more of a neutral, I assume. So, already went on. Alright, sorry. So I'm gonna pick.
I'm going to say animals don't tend to be evil, so it might not have any effect.
It will be at least half, because I do the optional rule of at least half. It will only do no damage if, let's say, you struck this wolf and the wolf was good. And yeah, just click that attack button as you conjure up the energy of good, and you miss by 1, just like the druid did. This is a good start. Okay. This wolf's turn, and it responds against the strike against the druid by going to bite him. Missing. Attacking again in desperation, missing. And then rushing around the druid. Or strider. So yes, unless you have the ability to opportunity strike, you don't have that. So you can feel free to move around people and not have a problem. You've just got to be wary if there is an enemy with attack of opportunity. Alright, Cassie.
Hey.
Something.
Yes. So I'm gonna move out of my little hidey spot.
Okay.
Go here.
And what weapon are you drawing?
And then I'm gonna draw my bow.
The bow at close range?
Oh, no, probably not, actually. I regret my decision.
Okay, sheathe it and then just draw the rapier. You're a new player, I'm going to allow this.
That's the rapier, yeah. And then we'll target this boy. And then we will hit
Oh, nice.
That's what we like.
And you hit with a critical, as the creature was completely unaware that you would be there. You just slipped out of nowhere and click the critical button rather than the damage button to see how much damage you do. Fuck
Oh
me.
shit.
Yeah, rogues when they...
That's what you get for sneaking up on us, bitch.
Yeah, rogues when
Level
they sneak
1
attack.
rogue.
Yeah, when they sneak attack...
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you attack normally, you'd be like, oh, I did 3 damage. But then when you crit, it's like, no, you're dead. Alright. As you
I
absolutely...
get Montero vibes.
Yeah, you brutalize this creature, killing it 4 times over.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Alright, you have, as you see moves, you shoot...
Like a shish kebab goes in one end, comes out the other.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. And that's the
Food on me, guys.
Plaguestone.
Okay, I'm gonna actually click on everything, so because it makes sense for the first time. I will draw my short bow.
Okay.
I am going to devise a stratagem.
Go for it. It'd be an action right now. And yeah, remember to click the macro.
Why have I zoomed right in?
That'll do.
Okay, and you get to...
As part of my devising a stratagem, just that I'm going to do everything because that way it makes people know in future what it is I'm doing. Known weakness gives me a free recall knowledge.
Which I will now throw over. Why is it a public roll? Oh, sorry, I'm going to get rid of that for you. Because it's the first time I've
You
done
can't.
it, I changed it. I got rid of it on my end. Ha ha ha. There we go.
Yeah,
I need to do it
okay.
like this. Sorry.
So I'm targeting.
Oh,
that one.
yeah, I assume. Alright, there's nature check. So yeah, secret rolls are a whole thing, because if you critically fail, you get wrong information. That's supposed to be how it runs. Alright, you look at it, and you've never seen a wolf like this before. I mean, it's not the region you were brought up in. Strange creatures.
And do I get to ask a question?
No.
So I failed that badly.
If you critically failed, you would have failed that badly, and I would have gone, yes, you can ask the question. Yes, the wolf can fly. But anyway, no, you just failed. Actually.
Still 17 with a plus 7, 24. I know that hits.
Yeah. So Alright, and you apply intelligence. So essentially, investigators can pre-roll a dice, and they can use that dice. They can use their intelligence for the attack, just for that one. So yeah, you hit it, but you miss a crit just, and roll damage.
Oh, this is a smart move.
Jesus, that was a bad roll.
Okay, and you managed to hit it a bit. You would also see, if you hover over enemies and people, you would see how damaged they are. But the shot goes off, and that is the end of your turn. It is now this creature's turn. As this creature was attacked by Rabbit, so it will lunge over towards Radek. It'll try and bite. Missing just. And it'll try and bite again. Missing. Drac, it's now your turn. You have a version of sheathing a weapon. It's called going to a stance.
I do indeed. I unsheath my fists.
You undo your fist. You watch as
is
the
that-
skin comes off. It's really creepy.
Ew.
Get rid of stance as your demeanour completely changes.
Yep, and I would like to jump over Cassie and people's elbow onto the wolf.
I will say this, by the way, with flanking. So if you attack from over here, you would have a lower armor.
I mean, I'm landing on top of it, so
Yeah.
I
So the
can-
assumption is that's what you're doing. You run around it and land on it from the opposite side of the cleric, and yeah, target it and go for the strike. Okay. The first strike completely misses as the wolf just dodges out of the way, just so confused by what the fuck is this, jumping off the cart and running towards me. You have actually no.
Just the half-orc just shouts, jumps off shouting at it.
And it's just like, oh my god.
Can I use flurry of blows on that one?
Oh yes, you have the flurry of blows section, don't you? So yeah, when you want to do flurry of blows
Yep.
in the future, just declare it. But yes, go for that extra strike.
Oh, yep, sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
So
No
that
worries.
will be a
Again,
+2.
you d1. It's fine. And that one hits. Roll damage.
Excellent. My attacks have a innate grapple.
It's the grapple. Let me just see. I don't know if it's an innate grapple. It means that you can grapple. So essentially, you can use your action to grapple instead.
But I can do that with unarmed attacks. Normally, why
You
would this be
can,
an
yeah,
fix?
I think it's there just to say you can, because some of the stances you can't grapple.
It's the same thing as you got backswing on there as well.
Yeah, it's just telling you that you have it there, so you can
Okay.
choose to grapple instead. In this
Okay,
case, it won't really matter for this reason, as you just completely pulverize it.
Yep. Yeah, I just went straight with an elbow
Yeah.
onto
and-
his head.
Yeah, I think you went to the elbow and missed it, and then did you would I say you sort of flipped your body over and went with the other elbow?
That's why the god has given me 2 elbows.
Yes, 2 elbows for that exact reason. Alright. This creature now. It's desperate. You going to bed? Night, Rita. Yeah, okay.
Night, Rita.
Yeah, they say night. Only one of them does. You have to guess who. No, it's not. Jeremy doesn't care. I know. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d8, right? Actually, I'll roll a d4. 1 for Strider, 2 for Cassie, 3 for Radek, and 4 for Drac. Where this creature will charge. Okay, Drac. As he looks at Drac, and it's just so confused.
Come here.
But it sees your arms, and that's tasty meat. It lunges. And it goes to strike you. It misses. And the other
It
side,
gums on me.
and it misses.
Yang.
And now I've just got to do this as something else emerges
I
from
flex
the
back
forest.
at it.
Yes, it doesn't know what you're doing. But something else emerges from the forest. a much bigger and more intimidating looking wolf.
It's just a wolf hanging off of my arm. I'm just flexing it off of me.
I rolled lowest for it. Oh dear me, that poor thing. Okay, Strider. It is your turn.
Okay. So let's try a spell.
Okay, target the creature you want to hit with the spell. Yes, you did. Perfect. As I cannot believe that has happened again. That spell costs 2 actions and just misses as you look at it, and there's a slight sort of hesitation because you realise, oh god, what if I burn my new friend? They're literally hanging off the orc, and you're like, oh god, this is a bit too close. And you have 1 action left. Okay, and you raise your shield. Radek, it is your turn.
Well, I think the big muscle man can handle the dog. I'll deal with the big dog. Well, fingers crossed. Sorry, I'm just trying to remind myself how we attack.
It should be when you click your character, you'll have the thing on the top left, the strikes. And
Alright, we're using those. Cool. Let's go.
so you rush forward towards it, and you go for a strike, and
I
you
hit.
critically hit it as it sort of seems to be... It seems to be a bit groggy. It's like it's not as aware as it should be. And yeah, click critical for damage. Okay. Can you tell the difference between rogues and everyone else, eh? As you bop
I
it on the
tried.
nose, and it starts bleeding heavily, and it's right at you. You have 1 more action. What would you like to do? You can raise your shield if you want to, or you can go for another strike.
I'm considering. Give me just a second, please.
No worries, no worries. So I quickly check something evil.
I am also checking something. Because I think I've read this earlier on whilst making a character.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna attack him again.
Okay, so attack with a multiple attack penalty. So it should be at +0. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Cool. And you just hit as well because you feel guidance with your warhammer today. Roll damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Do 3 points of damage and you hit harder against that nose, which is already damaged.
Ooh, that snoot.
Cassie. H. Remember,
I can see the. So we got 1 hanging off his arm,
if you
and then 1 injured in the trees.
and same with like tutorial sort of nature of it. You get sneak attack damage if you flank something. So if you attack from this location against that wolf, or you attack from that location, you will do.
I can't get that location, so I might go to this location.
Go for it. Go for it.
So I'm gonna hop down off of here and go. Doop,
And
and
target that
then
creature.
for the strikes, would it be?
Oh, sorry?
Would it be for the strikes? Would it be the +2 this time?
No, it's
Or would it be
essentially
+7?
it resets each of your turns.
Okay, cool. So it's +7 again.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna skewer this wolf.
Oh my god.
I told you I'm gonna skewer it. I
Um,
got fucking skewer it. And that's another critical one, isn't it?
yes, click critical win and don't tell Matt.
I already have.
Okay.
I turned this one into a kebab, and I'm having the time of my life, and she's manically cackling the whole time.
you just see the gnome who's been sort of quite odd and stuff. Absolutely.
She's having the time of her life.
She intimidates the fuck out of you guys. She's just darting around, butchering these things. And you have 1 more action. I'm just checking something. Okay, remember your reaction ability, by the way.
Oh
So,
yes.
If you go to action,
I'm going to target this one,
so
and
yeah.
I'm going to yell at it, "You're next, you mangy
Okay.
Or no, it's not that one. It's
No, it is that
is
one.
it demoralize?
Yeah, no, essentially
You're
you click the your next and you'll get a target the creature and then do demoralize, and it should be with the +2 modifier. And because you have intimidating glare, you don't have to worry about a shared language. So yeah, and then click on the intimidation.
So I can just click intimidation.
Yeah.
You're next, you mangy bastard. Ah,
How does it come
I'm
out?
laughing too hard.
Yeah,
I'm just laughing too hard from having too much fun. I just end up laughing at it, and it doesn't have the desired effect.
Yeah, it's not an intimidating laugh. It's a gnomish sort of laugh.
Yeah, it's like a squeaky cackle, like yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm now rolling around on the floor laughing my ass off.
So that was a reaction to use that ability. So you technically have one more action.
Not sure what else I would be able to do.
Unlike D&D, you can move again, so you can put yourself in position for next round.
It's true. Don't know where I'd be able to go.
I think, yeah, so it'd be 25 feet of movement.
I could go there?
You could, yeah?
Okay.
Alright then. Dresden. It's your turn. Okay, you go for the device stratagem, and I'm just going to grab the check for this one. Ooh, okay.
That hasn't come up for me at all.
Has it not? Click it.
No.
There we go.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Okay.
You're looking at it, you just cannot get your head around it, and I'm just going to give you your free recall knowledge check with this.
So I don't need it. I'll tell you if I want to use it. Don't worry.
You sure? Because it's a different
Don't do it.
creature.
I've already seen what hits it, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, give it to me. Go on, give it to me.
Okay, because this one looks very, very odd compared to the others. Okay. It definitely seems like the alpha rule. What would you like to know about it? You can know one thing.
Any weaknesses?
You think it would probably be just noticing its mouth. Maybe acid might work.
I critically failed because it's a caustic wolf, and yeah. Ignore that, guys. Ignore that so much.
Okay, I thought I was going to be nice then, but okay. I'm going to go harder with those critical fails and make them really hard to work out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have 2 actions left.
Can you throw me a
Get closer and I'll try.
demoralize?
Demoralize, yeah, sure.
If you get closer, I can try and throw you.
Oh, let's go to actions there. I was getting pictures of demons and I don't want that. There you go. I throw you a demoralize.
Right, the other way around. I just fully found out what the grapple trait on the weapon does, or any mobility trait.
Yeah. No,
It allows me to add my...
yeah, essentially it just allows you to grapple like normal rather than have like a disadvantage. And
No, it's more than that. It allows me to add my weapon modifier to the skill check.
And even if you get a magical weapon, that gets added as well. It's really cool.
Yes.
So Dresden, you, and this would be this would technically be a critical fail because it'd be at -4 because it doesn't understand your language and you don't have intimidating glare. So what do you do, Dresden?
I tell him he's not a good boy and he's getting no scritches on his ears.
Seduction success.
So that
Hey.
I told you from last time, not that type of game. But anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody come up with a doggy style joke.
No, one more action, you. I'll take it away from you if you're bad.
So there's something weird about it. I could do a strike that doesn't include that if I don't use.
Yeah, you can choose not to use that 3 that you rolled and just roll basically a dexterity bow strike, which won't use your
Okay.
So yeah.
So I click off. Oh, get off. Yep. Let's see if that works. No, I take off the intelligence.
Yep. Choose not to use
It
that number.
won't. Off. On. Right. Device stratagem off. Okay.
Yeah, if there's any issues, do tell me. Because it's technically using 2 modules, so hopefully they're not clashing in any way.
There is an issue.
What's the
Ah, no, I get it. I get it. Don't worry.
Yeah, worst case scenario, if it just insists on using intelligence, I'll just modify it. So just deduct 2 or something.
After all of that, sorry, I missed.
No, it happens. No worries. You go for the shot, and it's like... You're not really combat trained. This is just you're trying properly for your first time, and you are struggling to get the handle of it. But you did get 1 hit off, so you feel like you've made some strides. Talking about combat trained, Drac.
Drac is going to run right over to here,
So 1 action to move there.
and he is going to attempt to restrain or grapple by grabbing it by the neck.
Alright, so grab. Yeah, so use that grapple action. Well, it's, what is it called? Can I give it to you? Let me just see.
I do have
And
a grapple action.
Let me just
I
grab
would like a reaction aid, by the way.
Yeah, sure. I'll throw that over to you. It's just called grapple. Yes, cool. So I've thrown you over grapple. And reaction aid, I will throw over to you.
I now
There you
have
go.
2 grapples, one for each hand. Excellent.
Wait, do you have 2 grapples?
Hey.
Oh, I did get fucked.
I have 2 8s.
Alright, yeah, and then when you...
I'm sure we can find you a cleric.
And then, yeah,
Wait.
just click athletics.
Click athletics. So this is also +7 because
Yes.
my weapon has the grappling.
So yeah, in the
proficiency.
grapple chat box, there should be the athletics there, and it will automatically link it. And for your aid, for Radek,
Yeah.
roll a athletics check for this. So essentially, you're rolling the same skill check to see if you can help out. You have declared you're doing an aid, so do roll that athletics check. So if you get an 8,
Please remind me how to do that.
So this is an
oh, yes.
additional +7 to that 18.
yes, that should all be. No, that's the 18 is the final number.
But this is just with the athletics, and then I add onto it. Do I not add
Plus
onto it
1 for
my
the success.
weapon?
Yeah, it says here essentially your proficiency with the weapon, your attack and stuff is +3, and it's +4 from strength, so that has been added. Okay, so
But
yes,
my athletics is +7.
yes, and that is what makes up your athletics.
Yes.
Yeah, so essentially your proficiency is that, so +7, yeah, so it's all good, it's all good. And Radek, you try and help out, and you try at the moment, but you feel like Drac gets just the handle of it, and you back off a bit. But, okay, I think they have it. Okay, you grab the creature, trying to hold it down. You have 1 action
And I would
remaining.
like to try to pin it to the ground.
Okay, let me just see how you pin it. Well, technically it's got flat-footed, so technically it's kind of prone. I'm just thinking, what's the best ability to do that to pin them to the ground?
That would be, I guess, a trip.
Trip would be, yeah. So basically this trip, but so grapple counts as an attack, and so does trip. So this would take the minus attack penalty of 5. It just won't show up when you do the roll. So yeah, for your 3rd action, go for a trip. It'll be -5 on it as you grapple the creature and try to knock it to the ground. And you do. Yeah. Oh, it's. Let me just see here. Yeah, it's you've knocked it to the ground, but you haven't got it completely into the position you had. You're sort of pushing it to the ground. You've got some success, but you haven't done any damage to it. Alright then. That's going to be your turn. Actually, no. Sorry, I forgot. I've got to apply multiple attack penalty. You just failed.
Just failed.
Yeah, because you beat it by 4, but it would be reduced to 5, so you'd be losing by -1. Okay. This creature, in desperation, you sort of feel this sort of hissing, bubbling noise coming from its stomach and mouth, as it just sort of, I'd say, throws up in your direction.
Oh no.
But honestly, you've stopped it from trying to use this ability to grab a bunch of you in one go. But it does mean you're taking the full blow of it. So it starts vomiting acid at you. Roll this reflex save.
It's on me, yeah?
Yes, only hitting you as it's trying to get you off. Okay, you just succeed, so you only take half of this damage as you get a slight bit of it catching against you. It then tries to bite at you to try to get you off it, as it seems to be panicking.
Oh.
As I roll a natural 20. It starts tearing into you, and you are holding on for dear life. The acid marks it started biting into. But you felt pain like this before. Okay. Strider. The creature is restrained, and somehow this wolf, you would have a knowledge of wolves and animals and all that type of stuff. Somehow it just vomited acid, like a draconic creature.
The feeling was that usually from acid. I'm going to do a nature check.
Okay. Oh, I will give you the check, don't worry. So I'm just turning up the mic bit. Move into your mic a bit, because you're quite quiet there. Great. Just checking yours, actually you have the law thing, so I will give you this actually. Yeah, so this is a very peculiar type of creature, so I'm going to click you there, throw this over here, and pass you a nature check, and good luck. And then yeah, just click the dice in chat. Okay. You're looking at it, and it doesn't make any sense. Nothing, from all your studies, from communing with these different animals, from all that sort of stuff, this is an abomination. But it's still a wolf. You have 2 actions left. What would you like to do?
Throw a spell at it.
Alright. You go for Produce Flame. I'm just going to get rid of that because that's passed. Oh, nice. Alright then. Why is that not working? Cool. And click damage and it will double. Alright. It will take double the fire damage. And it's looking really, really bad. Its fur is being singed off. Radek. What do you do? It's being held down to place. It's very damaged.
Good, let's see if I can finish it off. Would there be any penalty if I tried casting a spell on it?
Basically with
Due to being
spells,
in melee.
so let's say if you're using a longbow, if you're close up, it'd be minus attack. If you were using a spell with a manipulate action on it, if this creature had attack of opportunity, it would be allowed to hit you. But to your knowledge...
Okay, I was just thinking
Yeah.
Divine Lance.
Yeah, Divine Lance would be fine. You can just go for that if you want to.
Cool. I'll do a quick Divine Lance on it.
Okay, choose your energy and then go for the attack.
Attack?
And
I try.
it just goes wide as you're seeing a very, very injured Drac just rolling around with this wolf dripping acid, and you try to get the shot in, and maybe it was the flash of fire as it started burning up, but your shot went wide. Oh, you also have one more
try it.
action there.
Holding on to it, restraining it.
Yes. I'll try a hammer.
Yeah, and use multiple attack penalty as you did roll an attack roll.
Okay. Oh, right, I clicked the wrong thing. That's the one.
The attack
yeah,
just
this is-
misses as. Why? You don't know.
It was
Just-
fun.
Yeah, you're just struggling with this rolling creature. It's like, this is not the type of combat you're used to. You're used to two dwarves standing on the ground against each other and hitting each other, not this wrestling. Malarkey. Okay, Cassie, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna poke it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move here.
And rush
I'm
over and
gonna poke it. I'm gonna turn it into kebab.
And no critical
Not so
this
much as a
time.
kebab.
But a good roll anyway.
But wait.
And roll damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do extra damage because
Okay.
of the sneak attack. And either way,
There you go. Sort it.
you cut it dead.
Wolf kebabs for all.
And with that combat, you guys did very, very well. I will auto-assign this.
As I get up from the wolf's corpse, I would like to give it a solid punch into the jaw, hoping to loosen a tooth take.
Yeah, you knock out one of its teeth. And you can take it as a trophy.
Yeah.
You're standing amongst all these wolf corpses.
Can I use medicine rather than healing spell to heal
Yeah, just target.
Rack?
Yeah, so target Drac, and then I think you can do it in your actions now, which is quite helpful.
Oh, any actions?
Yeah, so if you go to
Yeah.
actions in your top left, if you go down
Yeah.
to passives, there should be a medicine one. Treat wounds, yeah.
I was treat wounds. So yes, treat wounds. Found it.
And yeah, then
Oh,
just
that's a
click.
wall of text.
Yeah, wall of text. I have this thing, so it just gets turned off. But yeah, then just click the treat wounds macro there.
Oh, I see.
Where did that go?
What when? Okay. And you do a bit of healing, and he becomes immune for the next hour.
Oh, thank you. Oh, fuck, it got me good.
Are you lot alright?
Yeah, I turned one into wolf kebabs.
You just see
It was good fun. It was good fun.
the orc
Good
rushes
fun.
behind you, and he just taps Bort on the shoulder and moves Bort away from you. And we'll just say, "That's good, dear. That's good." As Bort rushes over.
Is there such a thing as adding custom items or
You can add
trophy items?
Oh, you want to add the trophy item? I'm just seeing. I can do it manually. I'll do it for you after the game if that's okay.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'll just add that. Okay. So you lot all right? Yeah, you definitely did your job. Don't normally get attacked by wolves around here.
That's a good warm-up.
I'm
Yeah,
glad-
well, it didn't look alright. Maybe our friendly druid would like to have a look at it. It
I'm gonna
didn't seem
spend-
natural.
I'm going to spend a minute investigating that caustic wolf.
Okay.
Yep, whilst they do that, I'm gonna go sit in the thing.
I'll keep an eye out just in case there's more wolves.
I take another nature check to see if I can understand this.
Yeah, it slightly goes up in difficulty because of the previous one, but I will throw you over another nature check. Here we go, and good luck. Because again, compared to the other wolves you look at and you can get a good handle of them. I would say you would notice that they are very mangy. They look very hungry. There was obviously a desperation for when they ran at you. They look
Yeah,
very
when getting into the
undeveloped.
cart, I actually used that dead wolf next to me as a stepping stool.
Oh, poor thing. But yeah, looking at this thing, maybe it's a demon. Maybe it's not actually a wolf at all. Maybe that's why.
I'm gonna ask the off caravan master guy. Wolves around here usually vomit acid.
No, not to my knowledge. That's pretty peculiar.
Yeah.
We'll have to mention that at Etron's Folly, just make sure that they know that there's some dangerous creatures about. I'll go talk to the good old town sheriff. I think he's the sheriff now. Yeah, anyway, let's try and get everything back then. Get to Etron's Folly before a proper nightfall, just in case there's more of these things.
Yep, and Drac will tear up the shirt, the jumper part of his explorer's clothing, and use it to wipe off the acidy gunk off of himself.
Get that full dex modifier. Yeah.
And
He is now shirtless.
Nice. So, if your inspiration for this character, do you mind me mentioning to the others? Just they have an idea.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Who here has watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
Not me.
There's this character called. Remember the name? It's Alexander Armstrong.
Oh yeah, the big muscly guy.
Okay.
That's what
You were saying it was someone else last time, though.
Sabin is like one of the.
Yeah, that one. Oh my god, but for Arnold, you'd have to act like him, because it's the way he acts that really makes the character, with having all of the muscles on top of him.
I mean, Drac is just finding his place in the world. More
Yeah.
confidence.
He's a level 1 character. I won't be like going full ham into like a fully established character.
Until you get more confidence with more kills.
Pretty much.
And no crying when you're exterminating a people, yeah?
Quick
Get
one.
promoted.
So I used my medicine on Drac, but he's still showing us badly injured.
Yeah, well, beforehand he was
Points
near.
maybe
It
didn't
worked.
add it?
He was yes, he was healed. He was near death, and you got him to badly injured.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Guess that's
And-
not right.
And yeah,
No.
he's now immune to treat wounds for the next hour.
Ah, well, yeah.
Yeah. So the only thing that.
Well, how long is the trip? Can I give it another attempt?
Yeah, you went. Basically, it'll be an hour till you get back. So when you're actually at the town, then you
Okay.
can give another go. But yeah, no, the
Alright.
journey will continue. Just
Don't worry, Drac. When we get to the end, I'll give it a proper look over.
Thanks, I guess.
Alright then. I will throw you over to the inn. As you do get into the town itself, it being quite quiet as you travel from the north, there's a lot of empty houses here. For those who have been here before, nothing much has changed since the last time you were here. Bort would say, alright, head to the feed mill. That's essentially the big old place. And yeah, just get a table, get it near by the barge, and I'll join you as quickly as possible. Just gotta do a few deals and stuff, and then yeah, we'll have a good night of it. And I will take you over there now as time would pass. Just quickly pause so you can get your treat wounds in. I just have an hour pass as it gets much later.
Oh yeah, sure. Do you want me to do it now? Yeah.
Yeah, once you load in and stuff, feel free to go for it.
Sure thing.
The music. As the inn itself is quite bustling. It's a very small town, and it's obviously not going to be to the degree that you might have expected in the cities. But it seems like a large portion of the town, farmers and all, are about drinking their worries away. The only two drink options which you would have had the lovely server Konra bring to you would be either water or turnip ale.
Sorry, turnip ale.
Aye, you see, we have a lot of turnips in these parts. We don't have much else, so we make do. And Bort would just say, yes, and it's fine ale, and the turnip porridge dessert is absolutely scrumptious. You're going to bring that for all of us, yes? And for me, and Kona will just say, aye. Yes, of course, you'll get your extra big portion. Oh, that's fantastic. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, try that treat wounds now.
The game's paused. I can't. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I was just wondering if, as a dwarf, I take offense to a turnip ale or not.
It's honestly up to
It's
you.
ale.
Like, Bort would just look to you and just say, I know it's not the usual type of stuff, but they really don't have much here. Like,
Oh, sorry, not administer first aid.
yeah, no worries. It's a turnip-based economy, honestly.
Turnip-based.
I shit you not. I shit you not. Okay, your next deal
If
is...
we get into the root of their financial problems.
Haha! Fantastic! But yes, and he just walks off and he just says, alright, I'll go get the order and... You see a bunch of people busting
Let's
around.
give this ale a go.
You see two of the people from the caravan just gambling with one of the farmers. A sort of halfling woman dealing with two men over here, dealing with their order. And a goblin who one of the farmers goes, aye, yeah, green piece of shit. Hurry up with the beer now and don't be too late. It's like, okay. And just misses a slap to the head. I'm like, I'll get it for you, don't worry. And he rushes past you guys. So, is this your first time here, everyone? Bort just says to you lot.
Yeah.
You notice in the background there's this musician playing, and he seems to be playing on a lute with missing strings. The woman at the bar seems to be looking over your table, sort of curiously. So, it's your first time here. Has anyone else been here before?
No, most definitely have not.
Just a quick one. I believe when we were discussing my character, he would have passed through this town before, I believe. Slash village.
I think you've probably walked past here before. You've probably stayed here for a moment on your journeys, if anything. But it's nowhere you would permanently stay, or like even the rooms are quite dingy. It's a very half-empty town. This is pretty much the only place of interest here.
Okay. Been through before.
Ah, it's again, they don't have much, but they're nice enough people.
Well, most of them, and I look at the two next to us.
Oh, I mean, that was the Goblin Blood Wars. Like, they had a. I mean, this place got hit quite hard when the Hobgoblins organised a bunch of the Goblin tribes to try and make their own land. I mean, it was a while back, but old wounds, you know, still kind of fresh. And then there was the plague that hit them. But yes. But yeah, drink up. What do you think of the drink? It's not too bad for turnips, is it?
Is the drink brown?
Yes.
How does the drink taste?
I look at it in disgust. No, I'm not drinking that. It's brown.
And you sip the drink. It tastes serviceable.
Tastes like turnips?
Kinda, yeah, fermented turnips. It's hard to describe, but it's a strange, acquired taste. But it'll get you drunk.
I've drank worse.
I'm going to ask Bort about his guard friend Jeff. He's in this town, isn't he?
Hmm? My friend?
The guard,
Oh! Um,
Jeff.
Jeff? And he just seems quite confused for a moment. Don't know any Jeff?
The troll.
Oh, the troll! Oh, yes. It's a weird one, that. You meet a talking, quite civilized troll and you completely forget his name, yes. Yes. Jeff, who's totally real. Looks at me, all.
Bit rude to forget about your friend, is it not?
So I'm going to keep pushing on this. So, do you know the guards here or not?
Oh, you mean the sheriff? Yeah.
You said they were guards earlier because they were when they all ran away.
Yeah,
While they
coward.
talk about that, I'm gonna go to the bar and ask for some a meal.
Yeah. So you talk to the woman and she just goes, "Hello, love. What are you looking
It's
for?"
just it's something happening in the background whilst they are. I'm just getting a meal.
Oh yeah. She's just gonna say, yeah. No. I'll just say, yeah. I was gonna. I think your food is being prepared right now by our lovely chef.
Right.
Can I
Could eat a
ask you
horse.
something?
Hmm?
Do you know that one in green over there? You like friends with him?
Who does she gesture at?
She points over at Strider.
Strider. Traveled with him.
Ah. Did he talk about home much?
Not paid attention, to be honest. And I walk back.
Okay. Right. As you're walking back, and you lot are sort of drinking your drinks, Bort just passes you over a water he has spare of him that he ordered just in case after hearing your whole brown liquid debacle.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll have that instead.
Thanks.
The water is also brown.
Yeah, I was going to say, what colour's the water?
I got
Wait a minute, you said this is water. Why
It
is
is
brown?
It is water. It's the least brown I could find. In the background, you
Don't
just
believe you.
I look at it. There's a bit of green in it.
Yeah, but it's still brown. Don't drink brown. Bad.
There was a reason they drank beer instead of water in medieval times.
yeah. So as you are talking away, waiting for your food, you hear a bunch of shouting over the table over here as the man just goes, "Ah, fuck it! I'm fucking wasting my time," and just gets up and just bangs into one of the servers. "Oi! You dickhead! Watch where you're going!"
Hearing the commotion, Cassie scoots over and goes, "What's going on?"
You know what's going on? And Connor just gets hit down, and then suddenly,
Hey, that was nice.
one of the people next to him says, "Babu! Babu!" And then suddenly a chair's kicked over, and then
I perk up.
as I will get initiative ready, as a brawl breaks out. This is an awkward one, so I just gotta set this up.
I can't even go and hide because I'm in the middle. Oh, no.
Because you're small, I would just imagine that they're just like, "Oh, who said that?"
Straight
What
under
would
the table.
be this roll?
I I would say go to your attributes and click on perception for this one. I would actually say.
Perception, yeah. Cool.
And then
Nice.
everyone roll initiative as stuff is kicking off a bit.
I make sure to finish my drink.
Yeah.
Don't want to waste that.
Crack and medic. Roll that. As this is happening, a few things start occurring. The woman across the bar slides over and says, "Not again!" and rushes out. The goblin starts screaming, holding his head, panicking, running. These bunch get into a bit of a scuffle as this one gets in their way and gets a chair thrown at her head. The Redfern brothers move back, and you'll be dealing in a conflict with these two and these two to represent this little fun fight. So yeah, Radek and Drac, roll that initiative, and then we'll get this ready.
Did.
Did you?
I did. I rolled a solid 5.
Is it just not popping up on here?
Did you go to the encounters?
I can roll again.
Let me just see what happened. Oh, you did a perception check. Yeah,
Oh,
you want to do
right.
initiative.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
I should click towards that.
Not far off.
The initiative section should be in the attributes rather than the skills, if you click that.
Oh yeah, just above, just below. And it's still perception based initiative.
Yes, because literally you're just... Most
Cool.
initiative will be perception, and in this situation
Yeah,
it's just
confirming.
perking up and going, oh, something's happening. Alright then.
Cool.
Alright, we shall begin with this farmer. I'm just going to roll a d4. 1, 2 Dresden, 3, 4 Drac. Alright, Dresden. He just goes, "You think you're better than me, don't you?"
Yes.
And he picks up his chair and he tries to smack you with it. Missing you. Moving forward and says, "Stay still." He seems quite dizzy and he goes for a chair again. Missing you critically.
Very dizzy.
Alright, this one, I will roll for Dresden and Cassie here. So D4, 1, 2 Dresden, 3, 4 Cassie. Cassie, you're just like, "You look like you'll be fun to kick, you'll go far."
Can I do a reaction?
It depends on what reaction you're doing.
Empathetically.
Go for it. Click that button. Alright, so target it and then click that diplomacy check. Okay, so I don't think that's... So what happens? Why does he look at you and not get disarmed by your cute stare?
Because he's drunk as hell and I try my best, but he's like, nah.
It's got so many eyes. I've got to kick it away.
Yeah.
Also, just so you guys know, they are attacking with non-lethal attacks. This will make a difference. Okay, just saying, you know, he goes to run you away. No, I don't know who I'm talking to there. And he hits
Oh
you,
no!
doing 6 points of non-lethal
Ow!
damage. Like, you didn't go far at all. I'll try again. I will give him the shove action, as he will try to shove you. At -5. -5, he
Shit.
just succeeds and he pushes you back 5 foot.
Oh yeah, maybe a little. There's no need for that.
Come back! That was fun! Alright, Strider, you've been in one of these before. What do you do?
I am just going to calmly sit down and continue eating my food.
Okay. You got a bit of bread and stuff that you're just noshing on. It's quite stale, but yeah, you just jump down. Dresden, you went up to try and help the situation and you're now surrounded by a bunch of drunks. What do you do?
First off, I'm going to move there.
Okay.
Then... Okay, we won't be doing... I'd like to know its armor class.
Okay, so alright, so let's go over here. Let's go for this check. Okay, then I will throw this check over to you. Here you go. As you're looking at this drunk man. Alright. You get to know one thing about this drunk farmer. The armor class, yeah?
Oh, yeah. By the way, if I critically succeed, I need to know because it
no, yeah,
affects
you would.
everything.
Yeah, you would know. Don't worry. If you critically succeed, I'll say you get to know 3 things. But if you succeed
Yeah.
or critically fail, I'll go. You get to know 1 thing. Yes.
Armor class.
13.
Perfect. Thank you. And I will do a non-strategic strike.
Okay, and what are you attacking with?
Fist.
All right, you go to punch back.
Well, this is bad.
And which one are you targeting? Oh, remember to target.
Oh yeah, but better roll that again, hadn't I? As I
oh,
didn't target.
damn it! Damn, you have to re-roll that 7.
I know.
Oh,
Thank
for
God for that.
And you go to
I do get to add dex to this, don't I?
yeah, it should be automatically applied.
Oh, I've got to turn off intelligence and
Yeah.
turn on dex. Which I didn't do on the other one, which was plus. And I still miss.
Yeah, the strike goes wide because yeah, you've had how many drinks have you had? Would you say?
It's turnip beer, none.
Okay, cool. So you're just like, I don't know, uncomfortable from a long day's journey, which would justify that 1 as well. Yeah, you have 1 more action left, I think.
No, I moved.
Oh,
Devised
you
stratagem
did.
and attack.
All right, Radek.
Alright. Because they were assholes and going after them.
Okay.
So silly.
You have to die? Thought it was non-lethal.
Essentially, you can attack with lethal weapons non-lethally. It's just a -2.
Okay.
Just so you know. So you can get your
Okay.
rapier out and go, I'm going to non-lethally stab them. But yeah.
I'm gonna stab you in the foot.
Yeah.
37 damage.
37 damage. Wow, you've been knocked out really hard. Right. So Radek gets up, goes for the hit, punches, just hitting, and roll that damage. You strike him in the face. Oh!
Just hitting, is it not applying flat-footed?
What for Radek?
Yeah, because I'm on the opposite side.
No, that's you're talking about Drac.
No.
Oh, I got me Drac and my Radix mixed up.
I know. What the hell?
Sorry.
You got your fantasy names mixed up. The father just goes, "Oh, that was a solid punch." See, this is why I
Oh yeah?
like you
Have
dwarfs.
another one.
That's why I like you dwarfs. You're not murderous piece of shit like goblins, are ya? And then you go for the second strike, yeah?
Absolutely.
The strike misses and he tries to dodge. He's like,
Well, that's
oh, alright, this is a fight now. Okay, he responds by going for a strike with his fist against you. Rolling, he hits you, smacking you with just as much damage as you hit him with. It's like, I could do this all day, but he goes for another strike, missing, and he goes for another strike, missing again. Cassie, you're in the middle of all
Yay. Yeah.
That
I'm gonna
one-
move to here.
this. That one kicked you.
I'm gonna try and punch him.
Alright, go for that punch. Critically
You
hit
fucking
it.
get for pushing me over, dickhead.
Again,
Straight in the gonads.
don't tell Matt. Matt will beat me up. Oh, did you click the critical?
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I kept. It was
Oh,
6.
6 damage. Okay, cool. As you go for the fight and you just punch him.
I punch him right where it fucking hurts.
Oh my
That's what you
god!
get for pushing me, dickhead.
What a bit of fun.
And I'm gonna punch him again.
Alright, and go for that attack with multiple attack penalty. Okay.
Ah, I missed.
And that
It's getting
one-
too cocky at that point.
Yeah. And now we have the interesting one. Drac, you're in a fist fight. This is your shit.
I make sure to finish the beer based on that initiative.
Yeah.
I stand up. As I stand up, entering mountain stance.
Alright. click on that mounted stance and I'll throw it to you.
Actions. I think I have. Do I not have it? I do have it. There it is.
Okay, I throw this over to you. As your stance changes, as if you're a wall of stone.
To that guy, I might as well be.
Yeah.
So he is picking a fight,
He
and
looks
suddenly
intimidated so far.
like a 6'9" ripped orc, shirtless, just stands up right in front of him in his face. I'd like to attempt intimidation
Yeah.
by saying, "Now it's a party."
Alright, click demoralize. While you're targeting him.
Oh, yep. Target. Actions. Demoralize.
And then in the chat box for that, click
Intimidation.
As yes, he looks at you and begins shaking and goes, Alright. I'm guessing you strike him in the face?
Flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows.
Non-lethal.
Yeah, so you... Well, yeah. Go for the first strike and it hits, and then roll damage for that. 12 points of damage. As you max damage, and then with your second strike with a multiple attack penalty. And that strike hits as well, roll damage. Wow. Both max damage. As you just
Yeah.
you broke it.
I just do that chop, the double-handed chop right on, like hitting the sides of his head, so like a full-on slap.
Preston, you just watched this happen. How did you respond?
Thumbs up.
Okay.
And sort of thumbs up and a sweeping arm gesture pointing to the next one.
I just clapped the guy. It just he happened to be between the hands.
Oh my god. I'm going to roll over here, so I'm actually going to go for 1-2 Radek, 3-4 Cassie, and 5-6. This drunken bastard decides to try and pick a fight with Strider. Okay, I said... I can't remember the number now. Was it 4? It was 3-4 for Radek, yeah? Or was it 3?
I think it was me, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. As he just rushes over and goes, Oi!
Think so.
Yeah. I don't want to miss the fun. And he goes in to hit you with a chair. Missing. And he goes, oh, bugger this. And he just picks up his mug and tries to throw it at your head. Critically missing. That one's out for the count. This one over here, just... Oi! That was my mate! Runs over to you, Drac. I'm gonna knock you out cold! And he's like about 5'7" compared to your size. You're done for! And
I have my hands widespread in go on, do your best.
Yeah, he tries to smack you with a chair. Misses.
The chair breaks on my abs.
Yeah, so he just goes for the fist after desperation. Whoa! And misses as well, like... Strider, are you continuing to eat your bread?
Can I do a free action taunt?
No, I think I will join in the fight, seeing how one of my companions is getting a tag team.
Okay. You jump onto the table. Okay.
It's about to get messy in here.
Yeah, okay then. So you cast that. Oh, don't worry, you don't need to roll this. I get to roll this. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
Okay, he just succeeds, so he will take half the damage at least. Okay. Oh, not... Yeah, cool. As suddenly he starts getting blasted by a bunch of wind and he just holds on to the table and just... What the hell? Oh, I've seen you before. Alright, that's the end of your turn. Justin.
Could I throw an intimidation on? Do I...
Intimidation tends to be an action. There are basically, for Cassie's character, they have a skill feat, or I think it's a class feat, I can't remember, which essentially means if they down someone, they get an intimidation as a reaction.
Again?
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's a. And would you like to do an investigation on this guy?
No, I will leave that, and I will just
I mean, this is
do
not
an
the
unarmed.
worst, this is not the worst time to roll ones on this, by the way.
No, that's true.
Yeah. Let's see, run over to that one. Go to flank punch it. Okay. Let me just double check something. You are. Purple. Yeah, you're attacking the one which is knocked down, by the way.
Want me to roll again?
Yeah, target the.
Which is fair.
I was just joking about being mean to you about this, but it's one of those days, isn't it?
No, I took advantage of it first time round.
Yeah, no, that's completely fair.
Okay.
You chose the one, by the way.
Did I?
Yes.
No, I didn't. Wasn't
Yeah,
supposed to. I'll do it again.
I'll allow you to do that attack again because I know you're not trying to use the number. Okay, the
And
attack
still missed.
just misses. You have one more action. Or
No,
do you?
don't
No,
know.
you moved. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I see you move 5 feet, and I just completely forget. Relic, they're surrounding you and hitting you with chairs. Strider has jumped up to help you. You felt the wind.
Cool. Keep on punching.
As you
Nice.
critically hit. Okay, did you click critical damage?
No, I did not.
There we go. It says near death. He's not near death. he's
He's
really black
staggered.
and blue. Yeah, he's staggered. Oh my! Oh, he just drops the chair that was in his hand. All right, you
That's
have.
fine. Let's see if I can knock him out for good.
Yep.
No.
Roll that damage.
Oh no, that hits. Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah. He's flat-footed as you
Oh, he's
knock him
dead.
out. You have one more action left.
Let's keep it going. This was probably not gonna hit, but why not?
And
Oh, you say that?
And you hit him. Roll damage. He just looks quite amazed at you, like holding his bloody mouth, and it's just like, "See, I told you, dwarves are awesome. Goblins suck." Oh, okay. I'll give as good as I got. And he goes to punch you back. Missing. He goes to punch again. Critically missing. And being a bit thrown by it. And he goes to punch again. Oh, I think the drink's getting to me. Okay, Cassie, it's your turn.
I'll go punch this guy again.
Alright, have you targeted the right guy? You have, yeah, and then roll critical punch. Nice.
I warned you not to push me.
And where do you hit him?
I did. Well, he's facing.
Towards
the-
Jack, yeah.
I can't remember his name.
I'll just hover over
Yeah,
it
he's
to
facing him.
say.
Yeah, no, I'm rubbish with it. So he's facing away with me, so I basically just punch him right up the ass.
Yeah, you just punch him.
Right up the ass. So
Okay.
at like eye level, so you know.
Okay, I'll say the words. I'll say the words out loud. So you fist this guy, knocking him unconscious with the shock.
Yep.
Okay.
If you didn't, I was going to.
Oh my
Rather
God.
aggressive fisting, you know.
Okay.
Aggressive
So-
fisting from a
Insisting
psychotic
for
gnome.
it.
It's like the things you can say about drinking that you can't say about your girlfriend. Double fisting tonight.
Alright. With that.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move
Oh no,
over
no.
here.
Combat's ended. Don't worry.
Oh wait, what?
As 3 have been knocked out,
Oh, okay.
I will throw the experience over
Cool.
to you guys. As
Mhm.
suddenly, barging through the door, you would see this man rushing past with the woman in tow. Oi, oi! What's all this then? Oh, and then he sort of gets up and says, oh, and he's just
As he comes in, I would like to use Fascinating Performance and flex at him.
Yeah, target him and actually, yeah. Actually, I'll just do a will save for him. Why not? Where's the will save input now? There we are. All right, roll a yeah, roll a performance check. It'll be compared against this. So yeah, just go to your skills and just click from there.
There it is. There is no active encounter.
You can roll a skill check, can't you? Oh, you're doing the attributes, not the attributes. Go to skills.
Oh, to skills.
Yeah. Okay, so he just rushed in.
That
What's
works.
going on? Then, and just what are you doing to just completely divert his attention from the drunken brawl?
That was not a critical success, was it? No.
It wasn't a critical success, but it's enough to just make him go, huh?
Does it involve baby oil?
Not yet. That's the best way I can do to defuse the situation.
Oh, and then just
If in doubt, flex.
If in doubt, flex it out.
yeah, and even though it says he's dead, he's not dead. So this one just like leans up on the table. Oh, sorry, Rolf. Just wanted to get some steam off from a hard day. Rolf says, "Well, that's not good enough. And who are you lot then? Bunch of strangers. And you." He just points straight at you, Strider. "I recognise you. You're the false kid, aren't you?"
False kid?
Don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, I must be wrong then. And you just see the girl over here just crossing her arms, looking over with a bit of a
What are you coming in here shouting at people for?
I-
Here we are being introduced to your local customs by your friendly townspeople, providing us some wonderful entertainment and stress relief, and you come in shouting?
Yes, I'm the sheriff here. And he just looks at you. He's slightly a bit intimidating. Just goes, "I'm technically the law here. Obviously, there's the circuit judges and stuff. I'll try my best. I'm just coming in here to tell off the people. I'm guessing they
Well, you can tell these three off. I think they've had a lesson already.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
point at the three unconscious dudes on the floor.
I mean, yeah, I'll just go over there and get the others to help them up. Thank you for your advice. Just starts walking by. He's just looking at you, very worried. Looks at Strider for a moment and just says,
I sweep off the bits of chair that are still on me.
starts moving these guys over here as they try and help out. This one's quite injured over here, and she's got a bit of an injury. So some of your guys on the caravan start trying to help out, and so does this one over here. This man just leaves. She rushes over to give some help as well. Alright, Bort would say, "Oh yeah, no," she will just come over and just deliver the food. There you go, Bort. Your extra large bowl of turnip porridge. Thank you,
And
my
another
lovely.
rail for me.
Yes, of course. Okay, she's got quite a gruff voice. Alright, Bort just says,
I
"Alright
jump
then,
over and
alright.
sit back down.
Come back down. Let's celebrate this. Come eat the turnip porridge. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let me regale you with some more of my stories."
I want to speak to Rolf about that wolf.
Yeah, you go over to Rolf, and Rolf is just like, "Oh, yes?
So I tell him that we were attacked and there was a very strange wolf that vomited acid.
I mean, I vomited acid before. After a nasty drink. Maybe they had a nasty drink." He just starts
No.
walking over.
Vomiting? No, this was an unusual creature Has there been anything else like that around here?
I think. No, I'm trying to deal with important stuff. Roll.
Nim, big fast.
roll
I
sense
throw at
motive.
him the tooth.
Oh, you throw the tooth at him. Ah,
At Nim,
at who? Sorry.
after shouting.
Dresden.
Yeah.
Drayston, sorry. I shout, Drayston, big fast, and I throw the probably oversized tooth K9.
Yeah, Dresden, you've got the tooth in your hand, but do roll that perception check for the sense motive.
This is part of my pursuing a lead, so can I have the circumstance bonus?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Hopefully it all works out. Okay, cool. Alright. Let me just see. Okay, cool. This man is an idiot. You keep trying to tell him stuff and he's dismissing it with sort of strange things. The most important thing on his mind right now is to give them a bit of a telling off and a flick on the ear for their drunken fight. You trying to tell him about this is not going anywhere.
Okay. So as I should ask, is there anything odd in this inn?
Oh yeah. God. I would have said, as you walked in, that there's definitely a fighty atmosphere in the air.
No shit.
But now you know. But Bort's just like, come on everyone, come on. Sit back down. Let's all enjoy the turnip porridge together.
Don't like to.
I would like to... No, bring him back. I wanted to put him onto that chair and pose him.
Okay, you start posing the guy.
Yeah, just put him, like, while he's unconscious on that chair, pose him in the position as if he's not fully unconscious.
Yeah.
Just sitting down somewhat, just maybe not paying very much attention, but kind of
I'm feeling evil, so I'm going to draw a penis on his chest with turnip porridge.
You lot, absolutely fun. Please come around, come around. I want to tell you a story about a giant I met.
I've heard that one before. Was it a troll?
Oh, no, this one's a different one. And he just, again, smiles at you, like, and winks.
I can't move.
And you're not?
No, and there's kind of like two of me.
Oh, I think you probably need to reload. There might be an issue on your end.
Uh-oh.
But yes. This one time, I was travelling along the mounted roads of the Five Kings Mountains when our caravan was captured by a fire giant. Have you ever seen a fire giant before, any of you?
Nope.
No.
Scary things. Very hot. And as I was being lowered into his kettle, I managed to trick the giant using a frost bloom that I put in his soup. A very rare plant. I said it was quite spicy and the giant seemed to love the idea. But when it drank the soup, it froze its mouth. And I was able to escape and get my crew out there in a knack of time. Yes. Have any of you had any interesting adventures like that? I would love to hear them.
What are you covering for?
Do tell.
I think he was trying to say some kind of impressive story.
Yeah.
Do you not like the story?
Mate, why are you coughing?
I don't know.
Are you okay? Do you need some of the brown water?
He just takes he grabs it and just starts drinking it, and he just like, yeah, I think that will help. I think that will help.
I give him a good helpful slap on the back
Yeah, that should be.
while he's drinking.
Lethally or non-lethally?
And he starts holding the table with one of his hands.
I don't think he's very well.
Come on, spit it out.
And he starts going blue.
He's joking.
What do you do?
I'm gonna run over towards him and I'm gonna slap him on the back.
He starts slapping on the back, and nothing seems to be working. He's still going blue. He's pushing against the table.
I've heard of something like this. You need to give him a hind lick maneuver. Although I don't want to try that.
No, I
What,
don't
you
want
want
to
to
lick
lick
his
him?
hind.
As you get close, Strider, he coughs, and a bit of blood hits against the cloth of your arm
That's
guard.
not healthy.
He starts turning purple. His mouth begins frothing. What do you do?
As a trained medic, can I give it a go, see if I can figure out what the heck is wrong with him?
Yes. So.
Because if it would be, I'm just thinking if it would be a disease, it wouldn't be progressing this quickly.
Yeah. So I will just roll that for you. So medicine check. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. There's the check for you. Okay. You go over to him. You start checking. You very much quickly realise that he's not choking on anything, for sure, but his windpipe has swollen shut, indicating he's been poisoned.
Okay. Poison.
His eyes.
I
start
cast
rolling.
heal on him.
You cast heal. Okay, target him and cast heal. Choose the one you're going for, the 1 action, 2 action.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Is that right?
Yep. You cast heal and you feel. You see a few scratches and a few sort of like where he's damaging himself on the table begin to heal up, but no matter what you're doing, it doesn't seem to be doing anything to what you were told from Radix, the poison. He starts hitting the table before he just goes still.
I'm going to grab his cup and I'm going to sniff it. See if I can smell any poison or anything.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you.
Turnip porridge. That's the one thing he had that nobody is. So 8.
Just going to give. Oh, sorry, I've completely turned off then. I'm just getting you the check. I'll use this because you have that ability. As you start sniffing the drink. Okay. With that, you would know that the drink wasn't poisoned, but from what Dresden said, you would immediately check the food and there's something off with it. Something that isn't in the others. Around this time, the woman comes over and says, "Is he alright?"
No.
He's been poisoned.
What?
Dead as a doornail. And I sit back down.
One of the farmers that you've been fighting just is sitting there. Is Bort alright? Just sits down with
No.
you. What's happened? Do we get him to bed?
Poison, apparently.
What? Not Bort!
Yeah.
The man rushes over. And a bunch of people start moving around, looking over this location.
I'll look at the other members of the caravan. Did he have any enemies here?
Yeah, the Ulf goes up to you. Let me just find that there. Alright, not to my knowledge. No. No, not to my knowledge either. And the Rolf, the sheriff, would just say, alright. Poor old Bort, what has happened here? You said it's poisoning, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. It's in the porridge. But only his.
Only his, eh? And he's been completely fine every other time he's visited here. Except when you lot are here. Isn't that
Do I
strange?
look like someone that would
What do
use
you-
poison?
What are you saying?
Where's the guy who served the food?
Where's the cook?
Yeah.
Serve the food? I don't... And then the girl will just walk over and say, no, you don't need to worry about them too much. They wouldn't do this, obviously, and investigate anyway. Find out it's poison. Oh, God. And she's just touching Bort. Who served the food?
I don't know. Someone.
She goes,
It was this one, wasn't it?
right? Yeah? Why are you poking me? Stop it.
When.
To ask her if she didn't notice there was any difference. Why did she serve that one specifically to Bort?
What do you mean? Why did I serve that one to Bort? He's Bort.
Oh, it was the extra large one. He knew which one he was gonna have.
Yeah. And
So,
one of the
who
guys
cooked it?
Our cook over there.
Who?
And she just raises her hand and comes over. Yes, me. I cooked it.
Is this the kitchen up here?
No, and she comes over to you. That's the kitchen there. That's the storeroom.
Right, I'm going to go in the kitchen and see if I notice anything odd.
Yeah, you would just rush over there to just double check something. I'm going to... How do I do this? I'm just going to have to do this manually for you. Where can I do this? Can I just do it here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh. I'm not going to use that one. I want to do this privately. There we go. Damn it, I can't wait till they fix the thing. There
Oh,
we
Bort's
go.
at full health. He's faking it.
He's still alive. Oh, yeah, sure. Right there.
He's unharmed.
He's unharmed, that's perfectly fine. I think I'm alright, guys. There.
Oh, shit.
I'm
Yeah.
dead!
Alright. Dresden, as you walk into the kitchen, you start checking stuff, and she's there just like, oh, yeah, I'll try and help you if I can. You start checking, and you notice, and this is something you would have checked in the bowl as well, there was a faintly floral smell coming from the bowl that doesn't match anything else in the kitchen.
I want to sense motive on the cook.
Go for it. Okay. The cook's face doesn't sort of give you... You can't really read anything on the cook's face. It might be to do with a light, but it could be shock. It could be something else. Coming in. Alright, I heard a noise. What? But she just starts shaking Bort.
He's been poisoned, mate.
No, he's alright. He's alright.
Yeah, I
What?
think he is.
Most definitely is now.
Rolf will say, I think we gotta move him. Get him out of the way. Is the cellar okay? And the girl, who just seems very shocked as well, will just say, yes. Over here. Could someone help? Can we bring his body downstairs, please? And she starts
Wait, what's
holding him.
downstairs?
Over there, and she just points. Down to the cellar.
Why?
Because it's a bit colder there, and we can get him out the way. We don't have anywhere. It's a small town. There's pretty much, if someone dies, that's where we put them before we bury them.
I don't think I'm gonna be much help because I'm little. You want a big guy to help you.
No worries.
And I wouldn't be much help because I don't do manual labour.
All right, if you want him in the next soup, yeah, whatever.
And Theo, could you help?
I pick him up by an arm and sling him over my shoulder like a rucksack.
She looks dead. Straight.
I'm gonna stare over at the guy in the corner of the room who doesn't seem to have moved or reacted to the death of Bort.
Yeah, he just seems to. I would say, target him and do the sense motive action.
So where will I find sense motive?
It should be when you have your action bar at the top. You'll be in your actions. So yeah, just target him,
Action.
the guy, and then just do that, and I'll give you accurate information.
Or will you?
Ooh, yeah, oh yeah. If you fail, then no. Then just when the chat pops up, just click that perception in the text of sense motive with the guy targeted.
Okay, so I've got the guy targeted. I've clicked sense motive and it's come up a message, but I'm not seeing anything to click.
Don't click the post. Click the you'll see that it's sort of highlighted. It's in the grey box. So if I do this,
Yeah.
so just click that. So not that thing, but this thing over here. Oh wait, is it not popping up? Let me just double check. There we go. Can you see that now?
Not seeing anything.
Can anyone else see that perception grey box in the chat?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be over in. There it is. How can I get the same?
Oh wait, yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Okay. Which one are you doing? Okay. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. Yeah, looking over in that direction, looking at that guy, you sort of squint your eyes, just sort of working out what's happening. He seems knocked out cold.
Oh.
Which is fair to think. So the girl starts trying to move the body. Are you helping Drek? Yeah.
Yeah, I've picked him up by his arm and slinged him over my shoulder like a rucksack.
Okay.
And I'm heading to.
So yeah, this will be an off map affair. So even though you're at a pub and stuff, it just assumed that the people over here are the ones who went downstairs. Who else is going with them?
I'm not. I'm checking out the storeroom.
Okay.
I'll just
I'll
like to have
follow
a quick
them.
word with the cook again.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So yeah, go over to the cook if you want to chat to them.
Sorry, which
Tristan,
one's the cook again?
this one over here. I'm just
The
gonna,
lady.
yeah, I'm just going to check with Tristan as he goes in here, just to make sure. Yeah, you look in there, and again, it's pretty much just checking the kitchen. Essentially, you're just double checking, and you can't smell any of the traces of what you detected on the bowl anywhere in the storeroom either. All right, I move down.
And I can't smell it on her either, or the cook.
You're just
No.
sniffing random people now.
You just sniff it.
Yeah.
Alright, buy me a drink first. God, it's been a murder. Alright. I will move over to the... Actually, I'll do this one first as the people who've gone down with the body. So it's Cassie, Drac, Delma, and Tamley. Let me just find it. Yeah, sure. They're just looking at the body as you place it down, Drac. Tamley just says, I don't know what would happen.
He ate some soup, he died. Are you confused?
She just looks at you a bit blankly, like... That's, of course, what happened.
So you know what happened then?
But why would it happen?
Did anyone hate him?
And she just looks over to...
Oh, my game thing just crashed.
Oh, no worries, just refresh and get in when you can. The woman will just say, No, everyone loved Bort. I mean, if it wasn't for Bort, we wouldn't get outside goods. We only produce turnips here and a few onions.
Could it have been for someone else?
Does someone want his goods?
I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. Tamley will just say, he always, I mean, he's always good to people. And goods-wise, we don't trade in very expensive goods, and the only person who would gain anything from him dying, and she starts shaking a bit, would be me. And I don't want this.
You weren't here. You weren't here when he started coughing, though.
I know. I know. She just
Why
starts
would
getting out a
you
bunch of his
gain?
books.
Why would you gain from his death?
Because we co-own the caravan together. Him dying means I own
Oh, you
it.
own it all now.
Yeah, and there's
Congratulations
no one else.
on your promotion.
Yeah.
She just starts gritting her teeth. Don't you dare say that to me.
Oh.
What?
Don't you dare congratulate me over his death.
Not congratulating over his death. That is a sad thing, but it has happened. There's nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do is, well, do anything you can do.
Cassie starts slowly backing away.
And as we leave that little moment there, we go over to Radic, and yes, so Radic, you go over to the chef, and she's like,
Yeah, I
hello,
would just like to
love.
question her a little bit. Sorry, you were going to say?
And she just says, hello, lovely.
Was there anything different at all about our food preparation? As I'm trying to see if she's lying to me.
Well, I mean, I heard you say poisoning, and I mean, I cook the food all the same, and I've never seen food poisoning do that. Nothing seems to have
No
changed.
new ingredients?
No, I didn't experiment with anything. Got the taste all down to the point. And yeah, target her and go for a sense motive to see if you believe her.
Sense motive.
My pen gone.
Okay, action, sense motive. Do I just... No,
Yes,
GM
you
attempt,
just click that perception in the description.
Oh, yeah?
Sense motive.
Okay.
Okay. Again, same as or Dresden. It might be the light in this room. It might be the shock, but you can't read anything off her expression.
Nothing at all.
No, nothing that really grabs your attention at all. I'm sorry. I wish I could help more. And we'll be back in a moment, as I think now is probably a good time to have a 10-minute break to get some teas or drinks or anything, go to the toilet.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Alright then. So
In
I'll
10
just-
minutes.
Yeah, and I'll just quickly mute on my end, but people can still hear you if you chat, so don't, like I always say, don't talk about those murders you did, because it will be recorded.
Or what if I want to?
You can't prove
Oh.
anything.
No, I mean,
Not after last
Exactly.
time.
It's a
you go
murder.
for it, you go for it, take the risk. Alright, be back in a moment.
Do, 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 do. Just need some like elevator music.
We have pub music, or can you not hear it?
Yeah, I can hear the tavern music.
Could go grab a coffee. Back in a minute.
come back a bit early. Why not? My tea was much quicker than I thought it'd be. Let me just jump in. Oh look, I'm early. Hello.
Welcome
Anyone
back.
Hello.
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 Now, I hope this break has given you time to cry for Bort's passing.
Of course.
Good, good. I can hear the tears in your eyes. I can hear the tears in your eyes? Yeah, I can.
Yes, you can. Definitely.
Don't worry. There'll be other sadness to be had. Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. That's fucking funny as hell though. Drax saying congratulations. I loved it.
It felt chaotic neutral enough.
It was a thing you would say, yeah. It was a thing you could say. I loved it. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, when Ian and Jeremy are back, we'll get started.
I'm back. I'm just having a turnip sandwich.
Turnip sandwich, ooh,
As you do.
as you do. They have an abundance in turnips, they do.
Turnips all the way down.
Turnips all the way down. I've got my nice cup of tea with my oversized mug.
While I'm down here, is there anything here I can see?
While you're down there, you will notice Tamil going through a bunch of documents that she had brought with her that she seems to be looking at a bit more carefully now. But honestly, the room's quite, apart from the occasional sort of pile of turnips they've kept down here for storage,
Just a cool basement then.
just a cool basement, yeah. And yeah, when Ian gets back, I see that he went over to Rolf. Oh, Ian.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Alright.
can you hear me?
Yes,
Oh, you're no longer taking off.
you're no longer
Have you
taking-
landed?
But you are in a bottle, is the best way to describe it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on my headphones, so, well, my phone basically, so, yeah, sound might be a bit different.
I'll just turn you up a bit, that's perfectly fine. If that's easier for you, we'll go for that. You went over to the sheriff, yeah?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask him if he knew if anyone in the town had anything against Bort, or if anyone had any, was in debt to him or something.
I don't know. Maybe you do?
Maybe you do.
Swear to God I recognise you. Well, I don't care. We will have to get this all properly sorted out in a month's time.
A month?
As he just gets up onto the table and says, alright then, alright. Tamil will start climbing up, hearing order. I have an announcement to make. And anyone else who wants to come out, I can see Cassie left the basement after that awkwardness.
Yep.
Okay, and Drac, are you coming out the basement?
Yeah.
Alright then, alright. So, the caravan is under orders to stay in town for a month until our law enforcement arrives.
Right. Why?
Well, you're all suspects, aren't you? And
No.
Are you
That
paying
sounds-
for our stay?
that sounds like a suspect thing to me.
No.
Caravan can't move. I obviously have no ability to detain you by yourselves, but I will be noticing. I will be giving notice to the Lord Judge Robert Cranberry, as he's trying to remember it himself, who is due here in a month, that people of your description ran for the law.
Does that name mean anything to me?
I don't think it would, especially in this region. You would know that in, I would say, quite automatically in sort of like villages and sort of lesser known places that don't have any law enforcement. They might have someone who comes to visit to sort of deal with issues, but again, you don't know too much about how things are done around here.
Right.
Yeah, Tamir will just go up and just say,
I would like to go up to him and say, well, thank you for inviting us over for a month. It is mighty generous of you to have us over.
just starts looking at you suspiciously. Yes.
Is he the one being suspicious?
Wait, would you like to roll sense motive?
Sure.
Okay, target him and click sense motive. I'm just going to double check you have it. You do? Okay. You eye him up. He seems, I mean, he's a bit off of you, a bit shaken, but he seems confident, and he doesn't seem to be acting shady like some people you've met in the past. He seems quite forthright. But yes, you'll have to stay here for a month.
Yes, excellent. Thank you. That means everything's on you.
No.
You just
No.
invited us.
No, that's not how that works. And just the woman will come over. It's like, I'm sorry. Yes, you might have to stay out in tents, or you can have a room here. Your rooms haven't been paid by poor Bort, but we're a small town.
Yeah, he's paying. He's inviting us. And I point at the guy.
Could someone tell him that we need payment? We're a small town.
I'm still pointing at the guy.
She's looking at all of you to try and get some sort of clarity on this, except for she isn't looking at Strider anymore.
Well, Caravan meant to pay for this, and I believe the sole owner is downstairs currently.
Yeah, Tamil will just walk over and just say, I will pay for this then. If you're going to be a cheapskate about it.
Yeah, we're not being cheapskate. He said he would pay for us.
We've been hired for a job. The job got more complicated.
Yeah.
But this guy invited us over.
Yeah, invited equals guest, so.
Yeah.
She
And
just
normally
she just
you tend to your guest.
She just shakes her head and takes her stuff that she bought with her. The two twins go over her as they go downstairs. She tells one of them to go out and tell the others.
Well, I must say, I am disappointed in your hospitality, and you're a shit host. And I go back to sit down.
I do try. Anyway, order's been committed. I'm going back home and going to have a nice sleep, because this has been an active day.
But you just ordered.
What?
You just said you just ordered.
He just turns his head and just walks out.
I'll have whatever you ordered.
Alright, then, if you're being covered, we'll have rooms for you then. It's getting quite late as a bunch of people start sort of shifting and moving out. Leaving a lot of you guys being the only ones really left around here. And there we go. As I just pull the Mud Bunch out. So, she just sort of sits over there. This woman sort of goes. And the woman just sort of sits down and goes, I guess we're going to be knowing each other quite well then. Until that,
What's your name?
my name's Delma, and Delma first.
Delma.
Um,
Delma.
Yeah,
That's nice name.
my father and the mayor of this Veterans Folly.
I wish I could make notes in this.
Oh, what, in Foundry?
Yeah, so I
Uh,
could just like click a character and just add a note
Oh,
of
I think
a
if you
name or
go
something.
to, if you see on the top right the journal section, the open book,
Does it? I know.
I think you can create journal entries.
Journal note.
And you can create notes and put notes in there if you'd like to.
I'm just gonna go like downstairs and like say a prayer over his body, do the last rites, whatever you would do in that occasion.
Yeah, I'll drag you over there and I'll go back to that moment. I'll get to that in a moment.
Cool.
Is anyone
Cool,
else
cool.
going downstairs with the body and the others?
I may as well, because then I can check the room.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to grab the others from the caravan as they would come over as well.
Sorry, I have the journal notes selected, read, and I can't seem to do anything else. Am I missing something?
Do you have a create journal feature? Create journal
Where-
entry.
Where would
There
that
doesn't
be?
seem to be one.
No.
I can toggle notes display, but that doesn't do anything.
Wait. There is a way
You
to
can search, but
there is a way to do this. I should have probably checked. No one's really asked before. It's shocking me. Let me just do that. I'll write down that. I go to this. How can I show to configure ownership? Owner? Okay. And
oh
now
hello.
check the notes, and can you write in it?
No.
If you, there should be an edit function somewhere. Oh, I'll just do add a page. Yeah, so just on the bottom left of the note section, do you see add page?
Oh yeah,
Click on that and you should be able to write.
I think I just crashed it.
Oh no.
Refresh.
Yeah, does that seem to be working for anyone?
Oh no,
Yeah,
Works
page
for me.
responsive.
That's it.
Fantastic. So yeah, you guys can, I just saw Moo there. So yeah, that's shared notes for you guys if you want to use that.
Sexy turnip murder.
Sexy turnip.
Oh, so we all have like shared notes.
Yes, so you can all write your notes in together
Okay.
and jot down anything you know. But yeah, so yeah, Delma first would just be talking to you, Drac and Cassie, as the ones who didn't go downstairs. And we just like, so yeah, I guess you're technically on the house here. This will be your home for now until the caravan's allowed to move again. The judge is quite nice.
He seems a bit weird.
Don't think you met him yet. Oh, you mean the sheriff?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not. And she just sort of puts her. She just tries to be quiet and leans over to you. He's not that bright.
I mean, clearly,
He tries
he
his
invites
best.
us,
He's family though.
but he fails to do the normal customs of when you invite people. He orders things and then he leaves.
The thing is, I don't know where you come from, but they were quite poor here. It's hard to invite guests. If it wasn't for this
Should we have brought a
establishment,
gift? I didn't know it'd be guests.
yeah, just if it wasn't for this establishment, the village would have probably fallen apart after the plague.
Fair enough.
So it's
Bit
Bad.
strange, but
yeah, and the people on higher ups don't really care about a turnip farming community, but we try and keep everyone together.
they mostly care about their own things.
They do. And sometimes people leave, people who only care for themselves. But the rest who stay behind, we try and look after each other. I hope we can show you the best of us while you're here.
At least there's something.
Not the best first impression.
You kidding me?
I mean,
Was a great brawl. Absolutely fantastic. Only one person died. All things considered, not too bad.
I don't know where you come from, but I'm glad you look at the bright side on this. And you're halfling, am I correct?
No.
Oh, what are you?
Gnome.
Oh, okay. We get a bunch of halflings who sometimes it's mostly halfling slaves. If we get people.
Nah,
from
I ain't no
Terran.
slave.
Oh no, you don't look like a slave at all. No, I would say don't go don't go west if you can.
Right.
What's worse?
I have no sense of direction, so.
West is where you came from, Drac.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, it's we don't get many visitors from there, but when we do, we wish we didn't.
What are you saying?
Hmm?
What are you saying?
I'm just, you know about Geniacs and the Hell Knights. They're not very nice.
The what?
I don't know too much about them. I just know they wear like black armor and they're quite scary.
They're good drinkers.
That
They're
makes
not
me want to
scary,
poke 'em.
but they're good drinkers.
You've hung out with some of them before, yes?
Hang out? No, really. I've come across them.
I would have done, I believe.
Oh yeah, you will have, yeah. I'm glad you can get some good drink out of them, and maybe they're a bit more human than I think they are when I see them in their armor.
Some of them are not human, but most of them are.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to start.
Besides, where did everyone go?
Oh, they
Hey,
went downstairs. So yeah,
good point.
yeah. Before
Where
you
are they?
yeah, before you guys join, this is them downstairs. You'll join a bit later.
Yeah.
As that's happening, Tamil and a bunch of them are just sort of sobbing a bit. Cookie is sort of saying a bit of a prayer, and so is Radek. Yes.
Yep, I'm saying the prayer.
I don't. It's not hitting me. It's not hitting me right now, Tamil says. Do any of you have any idea why this would have happened? Please.
None whatsoever.
Let me know when I'm down there.
Yeah, we'll do. Just. He was a good man. I really don't understand. And I can't get my head around his books at all. I thought I might get some help out of this. Is anyone good at reading? He normally did all that sort of stuff.
Yes.
It would take a while. You look at it, his handwriting's atrocious.
That's fine. I'll read that. I will also treat that as a clue.
Yeah, would you like to add your second one as
The murder of Bort.
So the weird animals and the murder of
Bort.
Bort. Now looking at it, you can see there's a lot of numbers here, a lot of how it's sort of like strangely placed sort of words, awful handwriting. The activity, unless you have any skill which helps out with decipher writing, it will take 4 hours. So it might be a overnight thing, it might be a morning thing, but you have the document on you. But yeah, I don't know what you all do. I know you fought those wolves, and I might be desperate. I might just be. I don't know. Could you please, if I'm paying for your board over the month, he was a good man. Could you try and find out who did this to him? She looks at you.
Since we've been put on an involuntary hold in this place, guess we don't have anything better to do.
You say find out who did this to him. You actually find out who did this to him, or just find someone and pin the crime on him?
Please find out who actually did it.
Alright, the hard option.
She just gives you a very short answer. Yes. The hard option. And then, yeah, you two would come down the stairs now.
What the fuck are you guys on about? What are you on about hard options? What?
What's going on?
You guys need some privacy.
She just goes over to the body again and just sort of sits with it.
What is going on?
I'm gonna go over to and say, do you mind if I check the body? As you wish us to investigate this.
Yes, please.
So I'm gonna look in his pockets, see if I can pick up anything from the foam on his lips or whatever.
Yeah. So, checking his pockets, he doesn't have too much stuff on him. Obviously, she's looking at you and saying, don't take anything, please. But I'll give you a check. Where is it? Okay. Come on, you. There we go. So this would be a medicine check. Feel free to obviously have your bonus towards this as an investigator.
I can't, because it just rolls it, so it would be a +1.
Oh yeah, just apply. I'll do that. Actually, no, I can just if you go to your strikes, by the way.
Yep.
You see the investigating a designated subject to pursue lead. Click that and then just turn it off afterwards. And it should apply it.
That's
Would anyone like to aid Dresden?
Oh, yeah.
in this?
yeah.
Sure, I'll aid. I know medicine.
Okay, I'll throw a check for you as well then. As you go over to try to aid him with trying to work out what's best. And both of you roll those dice. That should be in chat. Okay then. I would say, so let me just double check this. And then let's just double check this. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, you start looking him over, Dresden. And this isn't really your forte, but you try your best.
Yep.
For you start assuming, was he bitten by one of the wolves? Is this rabies? And I would say with Radek helping you out, Radek would dismiss that.
Right.
Radek wouldn't really know what it is. It's definitely a certain poison, so you wouldn't want to, and a very strong poison.
But we can't identify it.
No, not right now. No, it's
Right.
nothing's coming to head.
I'll give it a go. Like, could I try a skill roll to identify the poison?
Yeah, I'll throw you over a. Actually, no, I think you already checked earlier.
Okay.
I think you checked for the previous one. You're fine, actually. So I'm just going to give you the nature check because that's what you use for your medicine. So you should be fine. So here you go, because you did a check for what exactly was happening, not what it is. Okay, yeah, no, you look at it as well, and it's nothing you identify either. All you know is the floral scent. Maybe it'd be best if all of you had a good night's sleep. Maybe have a fresh face in the morning.
Don't think there's anything else we can do, so it sounds like a
I'm
plan.
gonna stay up and try and decipher the writing, and then go to sleep.
Okay, so that'll be a more extended time for sleep, but obviously long rest doesn't fully heal people, by the way. Just so you know, it gives you some HP based on your constitution. So if any of you want to do treat wounds on each other now, the assumption is Dresden has already started their investigation on this.
It's currently injured.
Currently, Drac cannot be healed because they are. Oh no, it expired. Why is it not going away? That's interesting. Alright. Would anyone like to heal anyone?
I could do with some healing.
So yeah, so who is.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
gonna assume that the rogue is a bit squishier, so I'll do a medicine on the rogue.
Okay, and I'm just going to go through this with Ian. So, when you go to your actions on the top left in your action bar, it's a bit awkward, but go down to treat wounds and click that.
Got it.
Yeah, you did, fantastic. And when you click it, switch your skill from medicine to nature.
11.
Or it won't work. Because you're a natural healer, if I remember right.
Yeah, my wounds are still the bite marks from the big wolf.
Bite marks and bits of chair.
No, the chair caused no wound.
Oh yeah, powerful. And so yeah, when you're doing the roll, so when you look in the chat of the treat wounds, click the treat wounds macro and switch the skill from medicine to nature. Okay, fantastic. Alright, so I think a bunch of healing's been done, so I will just...
Thank you. Ooh, it even smells nice.
10 minutes pass for that one. And then Radek, are you going to try and heal yourself?
Yeah, I'll patch myself in the morning, just a flesh wound.
Okay then, so
Who do I
everyone...
throw the tooth to?
you threw the tooth to
Me.
Dresden.
Yeah, I'd probably go and grab it. I was thinking that you'd show him the tooth to prove that the creature was real, but didn't seem to work. Can I have it back?
I'll get back.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
No, I might ask you to see it another time.
Yeah, you can look it whenever. I just want it back.
In the course of my investigations.
So,
I grab it, pocket it, and leave him to his devices.
and I heard you for a moment, Ian. Is there anything you wanted to do?
I was just going to say, before we go to sleep, I just want to check the bar area and well, the whole bar and see if there are any like plants or flowers in the bar.
The only plant around the bar area, as you would be on this side over counter, a very small one in a pot. That seems to be untouched by any sort of fighting.
Does it have the same floral scent as the poison?
Do you go over and check it?
Yeah.
Right, I'll give you a nature check. As you see the girl just cleaning up on the other side. And she just says to you, "So, Theodred, you're too cool for your big sister now, hey?"
Does she still recognise me? A long time.
Say that again, sorry, a bit quiet.
I'm surprised you still recognise me. It's been a long time.
I always recognise that hair and that face. Did you ever find what you wanted to do out there?
Yeah, I think I found the right path.
I'm glad. Hopefully it's not leading to murders.
Hopefully not. You involved in any of this?
Oh, and roll that nature check as well. No, normally we don't have anything like this. Father is...
No, any.
Yeah, you look at that and it's not the same scent. She says to you, Father's really quite sick now. He can't walk
I
around by
heard.
himself anymore. You should go see him tomorrow.
Will do.
It was nice seeing you. And you want me not to say your name in front of your new friends?
Yeah, for the moment. I don't really want people knowing that I'm back in town. Rather just, you know, be low.
Yeah, like always, I know. Alright. Yeah, you're upstairs. It's the... I gave you the room which was the better one, you know, when the lords used to come over. Okay. Alright, is there anything else anyone wants to do before going to bed?
No,
Should I roll the society check for that decipher?
Oh, not yet. I will be doing that in a moment. Basically, once you guys long rest, I will have a 12-hour period, which will include the sleep and also you deciphering. So once that time comes up, no worries. Yeah, so if you want a long rest, let me just see, where did it move? So yeah, if you go to your action bar and go to utility, there should be a rest for the night button, which should recharge some healing, should recharge spell slots, all the like. Okay. Cassie and Dresden, Radek, Drac, and just Strider now. Let me just see. Yeah, they keep moving things around. It's interesting as hell. I think Strider would get their heal back, if anything. Do you know where it is, Ian? Do you need help?
Yeah, sorry, what was it?
If you go to your action bar and where utility is,
Yeah.
and you'll see next to treat wounds, there's rest for the night.
Alright.
And yeah, just click that, and then it will charge your spell slots. Okay then. Alright, so I will just push forward the hours. So the first 4 hours. Okay then. Go for that society check. Jeremy.
Yeah, 1 second.
And I'll let you just do this one publicly. Should be fine. And with the +1, of course.
Yep.
Just checking the thingy.
For my ability to roll ones.
Would you like to use your hero point?
Yeah, I would.
It's a bit awkward, I know. You're having a day with rolls.
I'm having a life with rolls.
I think H is stealing all your rolls.
Like I would do that,
All
honestly.
those
And
critical
you wouldn't let me investigate her.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was what he told me, by the way. He was like, can one of my leads be Cassie, so I can stop them from stealing? Can you believe that?
Oh, I privately rolled it this time.
Yeah, don't worry. I can see it. Yeah, with...
Was it another one?
No. Oh, can you not see that one? That's interesting.
No, I privately rolled it, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a 22, so you're fine. So, as the others are asleep, and they're going to have a big, long sleep, you're the one who's going to have the shortest sleep. You look over the book, and you uncover these bits of information, and one of them's hilarious, by the way, and I haven't done it on purpose. Okay. You uncover that Bort has visited Etron's Folly 22 times in the past decade. And about 5 years ago, Bort started making deliveries labelled reagents to someone referred to only as H.
Yeah.
I'm not even fucking joking.
Told you should have let me investigate her.
Receiving large sums of gold in exchange. More than they're, from what you're looking at, more than they're actually worth. These deliveries are numbered starting with 1 and ending with delivery number 14, which occurred today.
So it was actually delivered today.
Yeah, number 14 was delivered today. When Bort
Or is
went.
it still on the wagon? Because he never actually left us for any period of time.
Oh, when I said beforehand, he said he was going off to do a quick delivery.
Oh,
Sorting out
yeah,
some work,
okay.
yeah, before he would meet you back in the feed mill.
And how long was he gone?
He was gone about 20, 30 minutes. Not too long. As you were like just sorting out the horses and unpacking stuff.
So 20, 25 minutes, which means that it's got to be somewhere within a 10-minute radius of the feed mill.
The town is very small. It would
But
make
it could
sense.
be outside slightly.
It could even be that, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, I needed to quickly search this thing as well. Just need to... Where are you? Need to give you guys some XP for this, by the way. Aren't you lucky?
Woo.
Just need to work out how much XP is trivial. And I'm not being rude.
With my dice rolling ability, that's not trivial.
Oh, and let me just double check something. Where is hero points now? There they are. Goodbye, hero points.
I'm not saying my dice rolling is bad, H, but I make Matt look bad.
What's a hero point? Is it inspiration or?
It's kind of like inspiration. So hero points in Pathfinder can be used for 2 things essentially. You can either, after you've done a roll, spend your hero point to re-roll that roll.
Right.
Wait, I'm just trying to work something out. Where is it?
I mean, take note, you only get 1 per level.
You get 1 per level, and you get 1 if you do something cool, and I'll reward you with it. That's how I run it. The other thing you can do for hero points is, if you're rolling death saves, you can spend all of your hero points, so 1 or 3, and basically to automatically roll and stabilize.
Okay.
But if you, let's say if you have 1 hero point or you have 3 hero points, you will always use up all your hero points. So it's to kind of encourage you to try the rolls.
Fair.
But yeah, so in the past I've done stuff like when Rachel was playing one of her friends on Wednesday, they had a wrong investigation roll, and it was obvious that a certain item wouldn't help, but according to her character she thought it would help, so she spent an action and the cost of the item to try and do something about it. So I gave her a hero point for that, because I was like, that's so in character, that's worth a hero point.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially. What the hell is the thing? I'm just trying to work out. I'll do this afterwards, whatever. Okay, then. So yes, I'll just knock off a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Obviously,
6.
I'm going to ask his business partner about these deliveries, if she knows anything about them, who they'll be delivered to, what was in them, yada yada.
Yeah. Yeah, so you would talk to her, and she would just say in the morning, I'm glad you could get something out of it. I know he did a bunch of deliveries, and he sorted out a lot of money end as well. I did a lot of the organisation. I know he had a job here which got him a bunch of money, but that's all I really know. Okay. Let's get an image of the town.
I think we might have to go around and see if we can ask villagers to see if they saw him yesterday, where he went.
I'll just grab this over here. Grab this music. Alright. And it's going to be weird because I'll take your tokens out and you'll be giants over this land.
Yeah.
Look at these giants here. I'll just like leave
Well,
you over.
apart from Cassie.
Yeah.
Let's not put you there. There we go. There's obviously this bit here for any selling you'd like to do or buying, but there's not much in this town, essentially. Just some resources. The feed mill's here, but you don't actually know too much about this town, except for one person would actually. And around that time, as you do come out, you would see these two walking down the street. Or one of them walking down the street, one of them in a chair. Where is he? Morning, morning. And the man just
Alright.
looks over and just goes, "Ah, morning, morning. You're the
Aye.
poor lot who have been stranded here, isn't that right, Delma?" Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm used to getting stranded.
I have to do a bit of double checking, sorting out for tonight. Would any of you brave souls like to take my father around the town? He can give you a tour, show you what's about.
What?
Sure.
Why not?
Are you offering to push the chair? And he just says, "That would be lovely."
How like big is the chair compared to me?
You can push it, you just won't really get much vision.
Okay.
No, just push it.
Oh yeah, you just take over. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you, heroes. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back in there now. I'll see you later.
Did you
for
just
more
call us
drinks.
heroes?
Yeah.
I thought we
It
sussed
did.
it.
Oh yeah, people tell us all sorts of things, don't they?
Oh, okay then. Okay. I'm the mayor of this town, so it does definitely mean that I should be the one to tell you about our rich history.
Yeah, and I just still want to thank you for your hospitality. The welcoming party was fantastic.
I don't remember. I might have forgotten.
He just says it with a grin,
Yeah, and he's
good.
just looking
like a
you
happy
down.
grin.
Yes. Welcome party. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And let me show you more. Like, then he starts pointing at the building that his daughter's just gone into, and he says, "This is the feed mill. You've been there before, yes?" He's a bit more
Think so.
excited when talking about it. I opened this 50 years ago, before the Goblin Blood Wars. I lost a lot of family back then, but we avoided the worst of it. Anyway, take me over here, please. I'm just going to quickly just double check where this thing is, because the map is in a weird split place. There we go. There. Cool. He goes over there. He points you over in this direction.
Yep.
To this object here that you guys are standing on. Don't worry, you're not missing too much. This is the Plaguestone.
Egg?
Yes.
I don't sound
Why?
too friendly.
Why would you keep a Plaguestone?
Oh,
Yeah.
essentially, um, back in the old times with the Goblin Blood Wars, this town suffered a plague, and the Plaguestone was used to give food and aid to those suffering from the plague.
I
So,
don't understand why you keep it.
Why
oh,
not call it the food stone?
Yeah.
because it was around the plague, it was if someone was ill, we couldn't touch them, so we would leave food there, and they would go to the stone and take the food.
Yeah, but it's a food stone.
Maybe it would have been a better name if only you were around then. oh, oh, we had this awful plague, and we don't know exactly what happened, but everyone suspected a local witch named. He just ponders for a moment. Silwolf? And if anyone wants to jot that down, Silwyth.
Yeah, we're putting the note things.
And yes, and then I don't know what happened, but then she caught it herself, and after she caught it herself, she cursed our priest, our only priest, and he
Someone else is
died.
gonna have to do notes because whenever I open this, it crashes.
What was the name again?
Silwolf, so Silwyth.
SILWY. Cool.
But yes, apparently people believe that the witch caused it and accidentally caught it herself. Anyway, let's go north. Let's go north. And he points out to these homes around here. On this side of town, this is where most of the plague victims lived. It's
Oh,
where
I don't want to be over here. Ah.
Oh, yeah, don't go into the houses. But as you can see, most of them are empty, in disrepair. Only the very poor come live here where it's cheapest.
Are there many people left from the time of the plague?
A lot of people died back then. We've never really recovered. Again,
But how many are left who are alive at that time?
maybe 50, 60 of us. More than that, I never remember numbers. Always been poor with them. Again, if it wasn't for my family's feed mill, everyone would be gone, most likely.
And the food stone.
Yes, the food stone.
Well, Foodstone's just a, it's just a monument. Let me just get to
Very technical question, Perry. The amount that was being paid for the reagents,
yeah,
would someone have to be quite well off?
yes. Oh god, yeah.
And I'm going to try and gently suss out if there's anybody in the town who's rich.
Oh, not that rich, no. There's not much money here. They say the richest person is me, and I'm probably quite poor by city standards.
And we're talking rich by city standards to afford this.
Yes. Right, over here, over here. Let me show you the drunk shepherd's path.
Drunk shepherd. We dealt with drunk farmers earlier. That was fun.
Oh, they can be a bit. Back in my day, I would have joined in with the fights they do. It was all good
They
fun.
were good sports.
No, the glory old days. But yes, this is a bunch where our turnip farms are, as you can see, to your left and to your right, and ahead of us. And we used to have
Yeah.
sheep as well, but they left long ago. There was no one to tame them.
You have plenty of fields. Why just turnip?
Oh,
Why
turnip
not
grow.
some cows or
Oh.
something tasty?
We did, but the people who looked after the cows, they left for better land. The
Never heard of crop rotation?
don't know what that is.
You need to let it grow first. You can't just rotate it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Oh, if you grow the same thing all the time, it does something to the soil. So you need to keep changing what's being grown in the soil.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, I forget the mechanics behind it. But I know that it's correct.
You're a regular future man, aren't you?
You are correct, but it has to be specific types of crops that use different minerals and stuff, so it has chance
Yeah.
to regenerate. Yeah. Drac has no fucking clue about that though.
Yeah.
To him, he just sounds like you're just talking about
Just,
grabbing all the crops and rotating them under the fucking ground for whatever reason.
yeah, just spinning the turnips while they're still in the dirt.
Yeah, spin the turnips.
He tries spinning the turnips.
Oh no, spinning the turnips is only on a Friday night. I mean, that you got to have something special for the weekend.
And
That's when they rotate the crops. Ah.
before I take you to the shrine, I'll just point over there. You see on that hill, one of our only hills. That's the
Yeah.
origin of this town's name.
Oh.
The man who founded this village was a man called Etron, and he spent his fortune founding this village, and he built a very rich and wealthy house over there. As you can see, there's just ruins now. But the fire hit his house, and he died in the fire because
Good.
his home was too far away from a well or the river.
That sounds like a him problem.
How long does it take to walk to the folly?
To walk to that folly over there, let me just double check. From your position right now, it's about 600, 700 feet from there. From
How
where he
wealthy was he? Was
So
he a
all
lord?
of those outlying buildings are within 10 minutes of the plague mill.
Yes. It's a very small place. But yes, that's
How
why.
wealthy was he? Was he a lord?
Oh, I think he was just a rich merchant. Didn't leave any progeny behind. His legacy sort of ended. His only legacy is the name of the town, Etron's Folly. It's named Etron's Folly because of his folly of having his home too far away from a well or a river.
On hearing the words rich merchant, Dresden both goes pale and smirks a bit.
But next, this place is quite special to me. This
Where'd he go? Oh, there you go.
this path over here, this forest. I would actually, no one really goes here anymore, but I would like to go there with you. I feel protected. This is the old shrine, which was dedicated to Gosrith, I think. When my son was still around, he used to love visiting this point. Before I think he went off somewhere. I've heard he's a big shot druid now. But yes, he used to love coming here, but it's very underkept now. Shall we visit?
Yeah.
Rude not to.
Why
Okay.
not?
Alright then. Look, a normal visit with no issues.
Jesus, you're going to say it'll be a chill visit next.
It's going to be a chill visit.
Oh
Bastard.
no. Oh no.
I already warned
Oh
them.
no, no, no.
Oh no.
Oh,
My
no,
guns
no, no.
are locked and loaded.
Weapons are drawn.
Pause you guys for a moment. And who have I not put down? I haven't put down Dresden. And I'll put him over.
This zone and grid map can't possibly be anything threatening here.
No, definitely,
Definitely not.
not. As you do get closer, you hear.
Do I notice
noises.
anything odd?
You do notice something odd. There seems to be creatures living here.
Where?
We did come to visit.
Towards the stone, as he just looks like, oh, there seems to be something here. I'll just go and throw initiative on you guys. And roll
I was
initiative.
just about to say I want to throw a seek into the woods, but
As this one isn't really a stealthy one, they're just here. And no one really comes down here anymore. There we go. And Dresden, roll for yours. Okay then. As I'll just reveal them. As there's these sort of strange sort of large insects sort of flying around this shrine, which is complete in disrepair. Strider, you look
Yes.
ahead, and this place is in ruins essentially.
So we'll head and move up.
That's one action.
And
Yep. Okay, and you conjure your flame and roll that attack. Looking at this strange insect creature. The shot goes wide as, for whatever reason, on your behalf, you're a bit thrown by this creature. Let me just double check something. Yeah, cool. There's a 30-foot fly.
Did he cause a forest fire?
No, he was very careful not to.
I wouldn't be a very good druid if I caused forest fires.
No, very
Be an
much.
Australian druid.
I've played a wildfire druid.
Yeah, wildfire druid's cool. Alright, so this creature flies towards you, buzzing, bzz, bzz, and goes to sting you in response, as it just looks very, very hungry. Strikes with a barbed leg and hits. Interesting. Oh yeah, I need to do this, don't I? Okay, that is fascinating. I'm just double checking this thing. It's this thing, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Alright then. It attacks you? Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, it attacks you. It latches onto you and starts drinking your blood.
Oh.
Oh.
Mosquito of Doom.
And you become drained 1 as it starts. Yeah. I don't want to go into the description of it, it's horrible. Alright, Cassie, it's your turn. You just see this thing just attached to Strider as Strider rushes forward.
Okay.
You see blood dripping
I'm
out.
gonna rush up to Strider.
Oh, and I just got to do this as
And
well,
try
because
and,
it's flat-footed while it's attached to him.
and I'm gonna try and like hit the mosquito thing
Yeah, so
with
just,
my fist.
yeah, just target it and go for a punch.
Right. Oh wait, let me target it.
You do have your, actually no you don't. Okay, cool.
What?
Don't worry, I thought you had your rapier out. You don't.
Ah, bugger.
You go for the swing, and you miss as it just sort of moves. It's quite high up. It's on his shoulder, drinking from his back, and you jump and you.
Don't worry,
leap
don't
and you
worry.
just miss. You have
I'll
one,
poke it. I'll poke it with my rapier. Don't worry.
and you have one action left. Okay.
Don't worry, I got it.
I would say though, actually, yeah, I'll assume you'd have your rapier out. Actually, no, you wouldn't have your rapier out.
Oh,
Actually,
I've got it as like rapier in one hand and then my.
yeah, I'll leave that. Yeah, you hit. Roll damage. Okay. As you eviscerate the creature.
Got it.
Dresden.
My bow was out for two reasons. One, that I would always have it out when we're in the woods, and
Yeah,
two,
no worries.
if you
I'll
think
just
I'm eating turnips all the time, you're wrong.
Yeah, I'll just assume you got your weapons out. It's fine.
Yeah,
You
that one's
heard.
dead. Good.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with seeing how much I miss by.
Okay.
Recall knowledge, please.
Recall knowledge on this thing. Let me just double check. Okay. Click that for you. Yeah, nothing really here. Okay, and roll that check. Alright. These creatures, they look like blood seekers. And you can know one thing about them.
Armor class, please.
Armor class is 16.
Right, well, I can't hit that with a device stratagem, so I'm just going to do a normal attack. Unfortunately.
As you've been so interested in two different leads right now, that your combat expertise has been fantastic.
And it turns out fairly shitty at maybe not that shitty.
That hits, roll damage. Okay.
A whole 5 point.
5 points of damage as you nearly bring it to death. Alright, you have one action left.
I think I'll just
Probably not the
move
pointy
up.
stick.
You move forward.
I can't see the other two, so I'm better off. Well, not properly anyway. I can only half see the other one, so I'm moving up.
Okay. This one, that was quite near to death. I'm just going to roll on all you three. So 1, 2 Dresden, 3, 4 Cassie, 5, 6 Strider. Okay, Cassie. As it flies over to Cassie. Bzzz,
Oh.
and will strike you.
Oh.
Critically missing.
Haha.
And then it tries to move away. Buzzing around you. Drac, it's your turn. You just, obviously you let go of the man's wheelchair and goes,
Yep.
He just says, what's happening?
Okay, I would like to get up to here.
Yeah, I'll move that creature closer to you, because you can't
That
attack it
one.
in that square.
Enter mountain stance.
Mountain stance. Okay, I throw that over to you.
And do the like a clapping slap thing, trying to just slap a mosquito that is
Alright.
buzzing right in front of you with
Okay.
a flurry of blows.
Alright, hopefully you don't struggle like Saitama.
Yes.
No, you
I
do not.
think I strike like Santama.
You do. Roll critical.
Oh, I didn't target. Shit.
No worries, I will allow you that 20.
Okay.
Because that's too nice of a strike. There you go. You completely
That's not what you
pulverize it.
said to me when that happened, bitch.
Oh, you rolled like a 6 or a 5 or something, and I said, yeah, go for a roll.
I'm going back about 3 months. I remember these things.
Alright then. And yeah, that was your. And you just do your next strike into the air. And you'll.
No, I slap the corpse again. It just goes squelch.
It is a pile of nothing. Okay, this one is dead. This one just darts around you. Tries to strike you. Misses.
bounces off my abs.
And then tries to move away. Radek, it's your turn.
Why are they all so...
Far away.
A dwarven speed of 20 feet, hey?
Yeah. 25, thank you.
Is it
Actually,
25?
No, you're at
No,
20, isn't
20.
it? Yeah.
Jesus.
25 is everyone else.
But it does mean you can wear big, heavy armor and not be that bothered.
That would be brutal if it reduced the speed.
Oh yeah, that actually happens. But there is dwarf feet where you just ignore that. Alright,
Yeah, I'll move up a bit.
you march forward.
I will. Where is it?
What are you going for?
There it is. Divine Lance.
Divine Lance.
Failed me
Divine
once.
dance.
I'll try it again.
Gonna quickly check their
I'll
alignment, even though I know what their
use-
alignment is. Is it going to be an energy of law or energy of good?
Let's try lawful for a change.
Alright, you strike it with lawful energy. Roll that attack roll. It hits. Roll damage.
Oop, oop.
Okay, and it will take half of that damage, as it's neither lawful nor chaotic. Strider, you feel a bit weak from your blood being taken, but a nice heal would probably get rid of that. What would you like to do?
Let's finish these guys off and afterwards.
Okay, yeah. You target that creature and go for it. And roll that attack as you summon more. And you blast it, roll damage. Okay. And you burn it out the sky. And Cassie, it's your turn.
Yay.
You run over to the last one, gleefully swinging your rapier around
I
you.
got this! I
Yeah.
got this! Got this!
Yes, you got
Yeah, I got this!
this. What the fuck? I'm gonna message Matt about this. I'm gonna message him and say, Matt, I know who stole all your dice rolls. Okay. It was hate from the future. Alright. As you go in and you completely eviscerate this thing. Clearing the area. And gaining some experience. Oh! Oh, thank you.
I would like to go to one of the ones that I didn't obliterate and pick up one of the bugs.
Yeah, you took a bug. What would you like to do?
And I'd like to ask, perhaps the druid, I think these things are edible. If cooked.
I want to know if these are normal creatures or demonic.
So after analysing the bug, I'm just gonna say, you know what? I'm a druid, and even I don't eat bugs.
They can be good if cooked. Surely better than turnip.
I can go for it, but I'll stick with the turnips.
Yes, you tried to heal yourself, but you did fail, so for an hour you cannot be healed. I'll knock off a 10-minute bit
Yeah.
over your period.
I see what he's doing, and I'm like, let me do it.
Oh, you can't for another 50 minutes.
Oh yeah, sorry, no, he's immune. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, I'll just heal myself then.
And Jeremy, roll that nature check as you wanted to check them. Oh, okay, I'll just give you your heal there. I'll just assume
Alright,
that'll be in the same amount of time, so I'm just going to give that to you. Alright, and okay, looking at these Dresden, you would know they're just animals of this region. What would you like to know about them?
Are they edible?
Do they go well with fava beans and a Chianti?
Desperation in swamplands. If you're scavenging, these are definitely edible. They're not poisonous.
That's good enough. I'll grab one.
Yep, you can deep fry them with some spice.
I'm sorry to ask this, but yes, if you could clean up those creatures, I'd like to keep this place a bit tidy for when my son returns.
I'm grabbing this one with me. And I also
Dave,
clean off
yes.
the blood, the buggy gore from the annihilation.
Yeah, it's just a complete fucking mess.
I
Like
killed
a
this
bug
one,
on a
this one
windscreen.
mine. I killed this one mine.
You're just grabbing all these insects, putting it in your bag.
I didn't kill this one, but this one mine.
Alright then. Right. Thank you for helping. Yeah, that's you just take me back to the feed mill, and I will leave you for the day. Thank you for humouring an old man.
That's okay.
Weren't we here for another reason than to see some bugs?
Oh, I need to ask him about whether he saw where Bort was delivering packages to yesterday.
I mean, would you like to ask him?
Yes, please.
Okay. He responds, who's Bort?
The dwarf who got poisoned, the trader.
Oh, I thought his name was Bart. Oh. Was he poisoned?
Bart, what a silly name.
I know.
Yes, he was poisoned.
Oh. I think he's quite a lovely person. No, I think Delma put me to bed quite early yesterday. I had one of my attacks. Sort of stares blankly for a moment. Anyway, you don't need to worry about that. Yeah, just take me back to the feed mill, and I will leave you all for the day, and I hope I've shown you a bit of the history here.
Thank you very much.
I take him back.
Okay. I will just take you back over here and pass some hours. So try and work out what the other experience is, because you've got 60 experience from your investigation, and you've got a bit of experience from another situation as well. Just need to work out how much you will now go. But I will leave you on this point there for next week. So, when you come to this town, you got into a bar fight, fought some weird wolves, your meal ticket died, and now you're stranded here.
But we have lunch sorted.
You do
And
have
it's
lunch
not
sorted.
turnip.
Yeah.
And you are nowhere nearer to knowing what happened to Bort. But maybe next week you will. I will
Yeah, but we
obviously...
had fun.
You did have fun. That's all that matters.
Yep.
That's what detectives say when they're on murder cases. But we're having a good
We
time.
had
We're
fun.
We're all together, and it's nice to be together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't catch the murderer, but we had fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what you say to the murder family of the murdered victim?
Yeah,
as well?
exactly.
Yes.
Sorry,
You
we didn't catch him, but we had fun.
Yeah, we lost a loved
I
one.
like
but-
my job.
Yeah, I liked my job, and I got really, really close to Tim, and that was really nice. But yeah, so next week, obviously, I'll make sure if you don't have names down and stuff, I will be helping you and jogging memories of who and what happened. But yeah,
Please.
yeah, no worries. And so next week we'll come back to this, and yeah, let's solve a mystery, gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank
Yeah,
you.
who else thinks it's the mayor?
I
Oh,
don't know.
I think he's
think
just
it's
a
the
bit
sheriff.
going to see now.
just plays dumb.
I think it's a big act. And he uses the wheelchair to hide the fact he does suspect
The
stuff.
sheriff was real quick to shift the blame onto us. That was suspicious.
Yeah, but he's a dumbass. He's that stupid.
Yeah, that's the thing. You saw new people. It's like, oh, new people. Yeah, they did it. It was them.
We all know who the culprit is anyway. I don't know why you're investigating and stuff. We all know who the culprit is.
No. No.
It even
No.
said H.
No.
And that's what you go by, isn't it?
No.
That's what you go by.
No. No.
Can't
No.
believe that. I was just reading that and just going, oh yeah. Oh, fuck's sakes. Oh, it will make sense. Anyway,
No,
thanks for joining.
It wasn't Cassie. If it was Cassie, they would have just been sliced open.
Oh yeah, if
There'd
it
be kebabs all over the shop.
would be like
Yep.
Cassie hides themselves in the turnip porridge and just comes out the stomach with blades going da-da! Yeah.
Ta-da!
I was thinking of a Bort and turnip kebab.
Morton turnip.
Oh no.
Oh my god. But yeah, thank you for joining. I hope you guys had fun and yeah.
Yeah. Perry, can I speak with you after this just about my character? Because I'm pretty sure I picked something due to a misunderstanding.
Yeah, sure, no worries. Yeah, so
Right.
I will just leave the chat for a moment then, just end the stream off, and then I'll jump back in chat and chat with you, and you can tell me off all the bad things I did.
Okay.
We haven't got that much time.
Shit. Alright, I'll be back in the Discord chat in a moment. See you guys in a
Speak to you all next week.
See you next week, all. Bye.
Alright, I'm just going to end the stream off now. I'm going to be told off. Now, I'll help him out with his character stuff. Changes at any point are good, especially for new players. I'm pretty much chill with that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and enjoyed watching. Yeah, I just need to work out the experience for certain things, but yeah, that was fun. I'll see you lot next week, and there's also a game on Wednesday and Sunday, because I'm insane. Alright, see you then.